Yo. What's up? Yo, what's up, Derrick? Yo, well, I don't know a lot about it, but it's like a steroid. But we'll get right into it. So let me just get everything ready. Let's go. Shout out to you, my guy. Let's go. And I'm gonna get my water. So let's go. Yo, what's up, guys? Long time no see. We got Indiana game. Yo, what's up, Geo? Peptides aren't steroids. Also, you want to parlays? You want? Yeah. So let's look at it. I don't know what exactly it is. But yeah. If you would like to make some parlay, like hit us with some parlays, I'll look it up. What like peptides like definition? Like I'll look it up. But I hope you're having a great day. God bless. Yesterday was kind of funny, man. I really liked yesterday. It was really funny. So it says it's a short. So excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I had it wrong. By the way, drop a like if you guys haven't already. God bless. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's get this show on the road. So I don't know what it really is, but I heard that it was illegal. I thought it was illegal. So it says peptides are short chains of amino acids and fundamental building blocks of proteins linked by peptides bonds, typically ranging from 2 to around 100 amino acids length, shorter than proteins, and they carry out biological function. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about all this stuff. We need Alan. Let me ask, is peptide a steroid? It's probably going to be like, no, peptides aren't. Okay, so you're right. Peptides are not steroids. They're fundamentally different, though both are used for performance enhancing, with peptides being chains of amino acids. So we'll talk about it. But you guys know why I bring it up. It was because of the Derrick Lewis situation. Obviously, thank you so much. Let's go. I got you. Oh, I forgot all the sound effects, guys. I forgot to put all the sound effects, but I got the trumpet sound effect. I was just about to put it right now. Let's go. I know Crossover is going to do a companion for Indiana versus Miami, which should be very fun. But overall, I'm excited. We got Indiana. I don't really watch football a lot, but I think it should be very fun. Gio, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to get all the sound effects. If you guys don't know, I get them from YouTube. I just look up like Fa sound effect. I look up like SpongeBob sound effect. So any questions that you guys have, guys, just hit me with it. We're here for a decent amount of time. It's UFC fight week. Finally, it's UFC fight week, and we're just getting everything ready. This is what I should have done before I started. And then just one more, guys. Bear with me. We're going to get one more. The last one, which is the crowd cheer. Oh, the coconut. And then the crowd cheer. Crowd cheer. Where's the crowd cheer? I can't find it. Okay, I found it. Yo, what up, Pepino? Indiana -7, -1. No, I already parlayed it with UFC. I'm not doing that -7 algebra. I'm not doing that algebra shit. Because -7 is that they gotta win by more than 7 or it's gotta be under, like, closer to 7. Should I get peptides, chat? Yeah. Gene Silva. Natalia Silva, give me one more guaranteed. So, we'll talk about it, but I'll fast forward to the news. What's up, Goldie? So, look. We're building parlays today. We're just cooking up. But yeah, I don't get that -7, all that. Pepino, I hope you had a great weekend, bro. I know a lot of you guys were saying that I was low energy on the Geo thing. I was tired, guys. And sometimes I forget, like, we're recording. Like, I'm just, like, just talking. Like, we're just chilling. But it was good. Shout out to Geo. We did a collab. Go watch it if you guys haven't already. And we just talk MMA. You know, we just gish gallop, talk MMA, yada, yada, yada. That was one of my first collabs that I'd done in a while, so I was a little nervous. I know, I know people are like, why you keep on talking about Juice? Shout out to Juice, because Juice was like, yo, he looks nervous as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I was, because we're back to the UFC. I want to get my picks right. I want to do the breakdown right. Like, I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, like, I was. What's up, Paku? Hope you're having a great day. If they win by 7, it's a push. Anything over that, they win. Okay, but what does a push mean? Like, it's a good, it's a go. It's a go. So look, Goldie, what's the better parlay? The cops are, you hear the cops? What's the better parlay? Silva and Silva or Johnson and Johnson? What do you guys think is the better parlay? So obviously we're just joking, but Goldie asked me, he said, your boy is sparring tomorrow. Yes, Paku, guys. He told us in the group chat. By the way, if you guys want that, we're going to make a Discord. We're all going to have a Discord, and you can join it. We're going to have that. We're going to have that open, but just because I know a lot of people want to talk to, like, Paku, KZ, Hernanov, all those. But what I wanted to say was, he said in the Instagram group chat, he's sparring tomorrow for the first time in 16 months. Now, that is something that I'm excited for. And I can't wait. I hope it goes well, Paku. And like I said, you hang in there with the top dogs. Like, you got heart. You know, once you learn how to ride a bike, you'll never forget. So I know you still got it. So let's go. All right. Now, where do you train, bro? Let's go, Paku. Let's go. I don't train. You guys know me. I don't train. I can't. A push is a draw. Oh my gosh. No. Yo, no. Yo, I already told you the parlay. Yo, I know you said Indiana, Seahawks, and Patriots, right? You know what? I said, fuck that. And I did Indiana, and I parlayed it with the UFC, because, bro, I gotta wait till Sunday to cash out. Saturday is more earlier, so I parlayed it with the UFC. What's up, Leandro? How could you do a fight companion with Giuliano, you recreant? What's up, bro? Hope you're having a great day, my guy. But Goldie, I wanted to tell you. Gene Silva, Natalia Silva, give me one more guaranteed leg, right? Fuck it. Johnson. What do you think? What do you think, Goldie? What do you think? You said you needed one more guaranteed leg. What do you think? But by the way, Goldie, I was trying to tell you, Goldie, don't go too heavy on Gene Silva, because what if Arnold Allen just wins? What if Arnold Allen just gets it done? So, guys, we're going to get into the news. And then you guys, if you guys want a UFC 324 breakdown, we'll break it down. And we'll do like, oh, I like the over 1.5, 2.5. I like this parlay, O'Malley, Gene Silva. I like the Johnson parlay, Michael Johnson. Or I like the Silva parlay, Gene Silva, Natalia Silva parlay. So we'll have a little bit of fun, guys. It's fight week. Let's enjoy it. We got money line later tonight. I'm going to put the AC on because it is a little hot. And we're going to get this show on the road, all right? So drop a like, guys. Fuck. Almost just hit my leg. All right. So, as you guys know, Uselyis, can you give me a quick recap of all your picks, UFC 324? I'm too busy and lazy to watch the whole... Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. That's what we're going to do later. We're going to do that later. But you're good, my brother. And plus, on Friday, I posted on the community tab. On Friday, I just post at Prediction Tracker. I go at Prediction Tracker. These are my picks and the methods of victory. But guys, let's talk about the news. Let's get this show on the road. Fighters enjoying their retirement. Average day for BJ Penn. If you guys know, this is the Black Ops 1. Where, like, he's, like, schizo and, like, everybody's lying to him. So, like, BJ Penn's catching a stray, but it was pretty funny. Next thing. Dan Hooker explains why he mentioned Paddy Pimblett's friend who eliminated himself. F around and find out. You want to take it there? You go low, I go lower. He genuinely pissed me off. He genuinely got under my skin. I wanted to say something so the feeling is mutual. I got no intention of making it up. There's no coming back from that. So what do you guys think about that with Dan Hooker? What is that? Is Dan Hooker based? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Rose plus 315, kind of crazy. Short notice for bro. Rose Namajunas, bro. It feels like when you put fucking Beneil Dariush in your parlay. What the fuck? Yo. Rose Namajunas, bro. What? Another Beneil Dariush? Another fucking Beneil Dariush. Do you know who Natalia Silva is, bro? Bro. Rose Namajunas, bro. BJ Penn is Let's Get So, then PTSD. Hey. PTSD, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I'm just kidding. So what do you guys think about the Dan Hooker Patty situation? Next, that was a scary night. Justin Gaethje admits his mindset mistakes versus Max Holloway. The biggest mistake for me was looking at it as a fun fight and not understanding and recognizing the danger that I was in. I didn't get to go to my primal competitive nature. That was a scary night. I remember his face. I've never seen an opponent's face. I've never seen an opponent's face. So this was interesting. Like, he remembers Max's face. And I had the wrong mindset going into that fight. And that's why I want to fight him again. We'll see. Remember, if Gaethje wins, he can call for Max Holloway. Next thing, guys. We know Miami is going crazy. There's a bunch of parties right now going on in Miami. Like, they have, like, the whole thing set up. Like I don't know, the football team. Like, the college football team, like Miami. There's so many people that have, like, merch. Like this thing, the U. So Dana White casually just handing out 1K tip. He ends up giving a 1K tip. Shout out to Dana White. Shout out to Dana White. Respect. Next thing. Gaethje is a better striker. Now, obviously, I got to be careful with what I show. I'm going to show it frame by frame. But this is what we were talking about with Gio and in the prediction video. I'll link it right now, actually. Let me link it so you guys can show love. If you guys didn't watch it, just drop a like on it. Just to show love, you know. Just to show some love. You know, because, you know, I don't do a lot of collabs. I don't do a lot of collabs, so this was the collab, guys. Show some love to it. It's doing great. But what I cared more about was the picks. You know, I want the picks to be great. So, look, this is what we were talking about in the prediction video. How Gaethje kind of overthrows a lot. He kind of, like, overthrows. Like, you see how he overthrows and he's kind of, like, slipping already? Like, he slips off. But then we could do the same thing and we could look at Patty, right, frame by frame, where his striking is a little bit weird as well. But obviously, you get better each and every time you step into that octagon. But with that type of style, somebody's going to get dropped. I think somebody's going to get clipped and rocked. Now we're going to talk about Derrick Lewis, guys. Derrick Lewis. The UFC provided Derrick Lewis with peptides that made his recovery, like, great. And became a game changer for him. Now, I thought peptides were illegal. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if it's all peptides. I heard Joe Rogan say that all peptides are illegal in the UFC. This is like when Islam used a IV for the less than 24-hour rehydrate because he had less than 24 hours to rehydrate for Australia in Perth against Volk the first time. Derrick Lewis, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in the best shape of my life right now. The UFC provided me with some great peptides, and I've been taking it every day, and I've been feeling the difference. Bob Perez, the coach. I was so proud of Derrick today, dude. He was a freaking video game yesterday, so I'd make a call or an adjustment. He would do it immediately. His recovery was crazy. Like, he says stupid. Like it was crazy. And I was really mind blown at how quickly the peptides took effect. Now, I don't know. I don't know if he's playing games. Derrick Lewis says he's in the best shape of his life in a long time. One of the best I've probably felt in a long time in one of my camps, and I feel in great shape. So I'm going to ask you guys, is he joking or is he for real? I think I'm a curse. I picked against RDR in his last two fights before, but then I finally picked RDR and he lost. I picked against Patty in his last two fights. Now I'm picking him. Yo, why would you pick Michael Chandler over Patty though? But fair, because I picked up Macy Chasson over Ketlin Vieira. So, damn, Goldie. Yo, Derrick Lewis might win. Are you looking at this? Derrick Lewis might win, bro. It's a trap. Waldo second round KO. Clown isn't allowing me to watch it. Bro, when he pulled it up, I was like, fuck. Let me ask. What's up, Ron Locke? I hope you're having a great day. Is Derrick Lewis bluffing? Yo, thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribed, thank you, guys. We might do a vertical live later, guys. If you guys want a vertical live after this, we might do a vertical live. KZ, what do you think about this, KZ? No, he's being for real. What? Bro, I've had diarrhea for like 3 days? Damn! Yo, everybody say what's up to KZ. Say what's up to KZ, guys. Yo, KZ, you okay, bro? You guys want to react to me and Gio? Let's react to me and Gio for a little bit. Let's react to me and Gio. Let's react to the Juice Man promo. Let's react to the Juice Man promo. Yeah! Giyat! Yo, nobody's showing me love on the thumbnail. Yo, come on. The thumbnail's fire, right? Tell me not. Let's react.
He beat the fuck out of Henry Cejudo. I mean...
Say the Juice Man promo.
O'Malley versus Song Yadong.
Yo, what up, Meat Rocket? Pepino is excited for Rose vs. Carla 3. Yo, Pepino was picking Rose to beat Natalia Silva. Bro, aliens have a better chance at coming to Earth than Rose Namajunas winning. Like, for real. W thumbnail, thank you, KZ. KZ made it for me, guys. KZ made me the thumbnail. So let's react to the Juice Man promo. I'm pretty confident Waldo wins. Also, I'm picking Tai Tuivasa. I don't give a F. I want to see a shoey. It'd be too long. Guys, so look.
Go ahead.
I like O'Malley. You know, I know a lot of people, Juice Man, he doesn't like the privilege O'Malley, but I will say you can get privileged for so long. I know you'll still get favorable matchups, but you still got to go in there with the top dogs. Eventually,
oh yeah, by the way, real quick, I'm sorry. Just quick live read. Juice Man owes me $1,000 in reality, and also get those t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs.
Yeah, get that shit. Get that merch. Get that fucking merch.
Link.
Get that shit.
Services. Yeah. Hit my merch. Sorry. Yeah, Juice Man sucks balls.
Pay up. You gotta pay up, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, you won't do it. That's why.
Alright, guys, I'm done. I'm done with that. Alright, so now, bro, I didn't pick Rose. I just said the odds are crazy. Alright, my bad, Pepino. That would be a great fight. Yo, what up, Stream Elements? I miss you, bro. I heard me Rocket sits down when he... Alright, next thing, guys. Let's lock in. So, what is a better parlay? Yes, he's lying. Majority of you guys think he's lying. Damn, so that's a pretty good lie if he's lying. Now, next thing, guys. What's the better parlays? What's the better parlay? Johnson. Rose can match the forward better than Alexa Grasso, so she will definitely be more competitive. But Natalia Silva's a lock. Deep Staito. Peptides are the greatest thing I've tried in 40 years. Damn! Yo, how many of you guys are on peptides? Now, next thing. The Sphere is coming to the DMV. Maryland has announced plans to build a Sphere in National Harbor near Washington, D.C. Guys, can they add a Sphere to New York? Add a Sphere to New York. I've never seen the Sphere in real life. Bring it to New York City. Bring the Sphere to New York. Next thing. Ore Masvidal responds to Max Holloway calling the BMF belt a laughingstock before he held it. I love Max as a fighter. That's his opinion. I think he's one of the best to ever do it. He's a dog when he goes in there. But whether it had been me or Nate fighting Max, it wasn't going to be his best night either. I would love to fight Max, just as stylistic matchup. I think he's a great stand-up fighter. I think I'm better. I don't know what he means by laughing stock. Jorge Masvidal versus Max Holloway, make it happen. Silva and Johnson, I like it. But which Silva, Omni King? What Silva? What Silva? Derrick Lewis is almost always BSing, so it's hard to take what he says seriously. Facts, KZ. No, KZ, over here we love that place. Yo, KZ, over here, we love that place. We love that place because, you know, we don't want to get on the bad side. Dana White says soccer is the least talented sport on earth. I wonder what Hernanov would have to say about this. Can't stand soccer. I think it's the least talented sport on earth. There's a reason 3-year-olds can play soccer. L take.
Another ballgame. Can't stand soccer. I think that it's the least talented sport on earth. There's a reason 3-year-olds can play soccer, okay? You run around and kick a ball. Yeah, Landsberg said, you wouldn't say that if you were Brazil. I said, dude, I say this in every country. When you're playing a game where the net is this big, right, and the score is 3-1, are you shitting me right now? That's a blowout. Do you know how...
Yo, L take Dana. L take. L take. The World Cup's gonna happen anyway. The World Cup's about to happen. What's up, Useless, my bro? What's up, Tone K? Yo, I see you have the U. Yo, good luck. I hope you watch. I hope you're watching the football game. I hope it goes well. And I hope you enjoy, my guy, because I'm going to be watching it as well. Crossover is going to do a companion, so I do want to shout out his companion. Sorry, a lot of guys can go show love to Crossover. He's very good with the, Dana with the facts? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. But Crossover is very good at what he does. I'm going to shout out the companion. Hell, yo, not in the AM. What's up, bro? Yo, Mystic Mac over here. We got not in the AM, the Mystic Mac. I don't know how that. Yo, Tone K. Go Canes. I hope you're good, brother. Thank you, my guy. God bless. I got you with the trumpet. Thank you so much, my guy. Much love. God bless. And I want to say something. The Bears, they did great. The Bears did great. Caleb Williams did great. He did great. He tied up the game, pushed it to overtime. The Bears are getting better, and they'll be back next year. So, for many more, those guys are good. Caleb Williams, the Iceman. So, Tone K, I appreciate that. Let's go! Let's go. Thank you so much, Tone K. Now, I want to shout out Crossover. Man. We got not in the AM, the Mystic Mac. The Mystic Mac. Yo, not in the AM. The Mystic Mac. How do you know these things, bro? How do you know these things? How do you... How do you know this shit? Alright, look. I'm going to shout out his Indiana vs. Miami companion, guys. If you guys like football, go show Crossover some love, guys. If you like football, go show him some love. He's a GOAT. I like what he does, guys. I really do. Now, there was something else that I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was. I completely forgot. KZ would tell the Bears, hugging ain't football. Oh, okay, Omni King. I hear you. Caleb threw more interceptions than touchdowns, though. What does that mean, Pepino? What do you mean by that? I agree, Goldie. Bit of a punching bag. He needs to land shots to get into fights. Johnson is never a reliable bet. Oh, bro, Charles Johnson is a hit or miss. I know he just chinned Kavanaugh, but he's still not a reliable fighter to have in a parlay. Split decision at Merchant. Yo, come on, bro. Yo. Split decision at Merchant? Yo. Come on, bro. Russians aren't even banned from McDonald is married to... Oh, yeah, okay. Rumor is Rose wins. She'll get to do the Mr. Clean ad for the Super Bowl. You guys are ready for Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl? Not in the AM. No. Chill. Yo, chill, bro. You're gonna get me in fucking trouble. Nah. Yo. I'm getting red as fuck. Yo. Yo. Alright. Nah, yo. My real laugh is coming out. Nah. Nah, bro, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. But facts, Cross is the man. Yeah, shout out to Crossover, bro. Shout out to Crossover. Is there any chance O'Malley can catch the... Oh, I think so. Like what you mean? Like finishing him? Like you think he could finish him? Cross is the man. Shout out to Cross. Cause he's got he's got a handle on the back of his head for when the BF is railing him. Hey, yo, come on, bro. Charles Johnson slander is not tolerated. Hell no. It's not tolerated. Uselyis. Yeah, cause... cause, bro, then I'm like, yo, we got a fucking rat. We got a fucking rat. Yo, Uselyis, get on the fucking panel. We got a... Oh, yeah, let's go, bro. We got a fucking rat on the fucking panel. Get on the fucking panel. You just put in like an illegal hiding in the trunk. Yeah, bro, I'm like, yo, I gotta chill, bro. Stanford threw 4 interceptions, I think that means. Yeah, Tone. Hey, forget about what anybody's bashing the Bears. The Bears did what a lot of people thought that they couldn't do. A lot of people thought they wouldn't even make it that far. That they wouldn't even beat the Green Bay Packers. And they did it. So shout out them Bears. The Bears are consistent. KZ, chill, KZ. Charles Johnson slander not tolerated. Now, guys, we're going to talk about the JDM Islam situation. You guys know KZ has this take. KZ has this take. We'll see how it is. You guys let me know what you guys think. But Nick Diaz teaches bottom escapes, pointing out where JDM went wrong against Islam Makhachev. You watch this fight with Islam and fucking in a effing Australian. These guys who have 0 losses. He did not effing understand that. And I have had to watch that fight for 5 effing rounds. A title fight between 2 of the best fighters in the world, and this guy didn't execute leverage. So we're going to watch it for a little bit.
This moves away from the guy. Right here, right? Break this grip. Pull me in. Break this grip.
So he's talking about breaking the grip from above. You see how he has that grip from above?
Pull me in. Break the grip.
You have to break the grip. Easier said than done. But what do you guys think about this take?
This is like currently what's happening. You watch this fight with Islam and the fucking Australian. And the poor guy is like, I don't feel sorry for him.
He's learning to get up, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say like, damn,
that South African guy.
But I'm like, you didn't learn how to like, you know what I mean, go back and systematically understand why a black belt is passing your guard, or?
I don't know. I'm interested in what you guys got to say. He's just sweating like a guy in the trunk. Bro, in Clown, he was like, yo, what he's got going on there? He's got like a beard or what the fuck he's got going on? Yo, chill, bro. Yo, I already got a fucked up hairline. Yo, I can't grow a beard. Yo, chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. The Bears did what a lot of people didn't think they could even do. The Bears did what a lot of people didn't think they could even do. You mean by losing the end? Hey, they did good. Come on. You know you can't win it all. You can't win it all. You know you can't win it all. I miss Goldie. You're lying about everything. You don't miss Goldie at all. And you don't actually have a skullet. Whoa, Goldie. KZ, I had to. Because I'm not stealing your shit. No, facts. Let him finish talking, bro. Oh, sorry, KZ. I interrupted him. Sorry.
Because you can't tell me I wouldn't pass the guard. Because if that was me, I'm not fucking Islam. I'll pass the guard and tap you out.
Yeah.
You know, Islam's not going to pass the guard and tap you out. He's going to stay there and keep control from there. But why are you being controlled from there? That's the question. Let's be real.
So that's what he had to say. What do you think? What's up, Hollow Heretic? Is it Hollow Heretic or Hollow Heretic? It's Heretic, right? It's Heretic. The Australian guy. Damn right. Can't you remember the... Hey, yo, JDM slander's not tolerated here. Next thing. The only reason those guys lose is because they gas out from overtraining. Demetrius Johnson picks Umar Nurmagomedov over Davis and Figueiredo, explaining the factor he believes causes losses in the Dagestani camp. I kind of agree. You know, I was looking at the Umar and Merab fight back, and Umar won the first 2 rounds, right? But Khabib's in between the second and third round, he's like, you gotta go, brother. Inshallah, Bismillah, Inshallah. You gotta go. Take him to deep waters. And Khabib did the same thing with Ikram Alaskarov, where, like, he kind of forces the way he would fight, his style on his fighters, and not everybody's Khabib. Umar and Khabib have a completely different style, and you're telling him to go for the takedowns at whatever cost, and he just had to win that third round. All Umar had to do, win that third round, and he wins the fight. But Khabib is like, it reminds me of like when these guys were in the Apex and the corners yelling, throw, uppercut, left hook, right hook, go, go, go. And like the guy is throwing so much, he ends up gassing, and then he gets finished. And it's like, bro, you don't gotta yell, 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 you know? Like, I know it's a fight, it's a title fight, but, bro, I don't think Khabib's a good coach. Like, as much as I used to think. You know, even with Islam, when Islam Makhachev was in Tagir Lebekov's corner, and Tagir lost to Haraguchi, I was like, yo, these guys are good fighters, but they're not good corner men, you know? Because it's different from being a coach than being a fighter. Hello, what's up? Islam vs JDM and Khamzat DDP were two of the worst fights I've ever seen in my entire life. Agreed, KZ MMA. Even Shevchenko threw more than Khamzat and Islam. Lewis versus Francis. Yes. Lewis versus Francis was crazy. Now, guys, I feel bad for David Panda, guys. Does anybody know where David Panda has been at? Because I got to tell David Panda. I got to tell David Panda something. Let me blow my nose. So, guys, if you see David Panda, if anybody sees David Panda, tell him that I'm looking for him. And that I want to tell him that be careful, because there's an elephant on the loose who is large, who has eliminated 22 people in a 10-day period in India. David Panda. If you can hear me, David Panda. Ding, 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 ding. You have to be careful in India, David Panda. David Panda. You have to be careful, because there's an elephant that's like on the loose right now, and he's on a rampage. So David Panda, I know you're in India. You gotta be careful, my guy. I wish you the best. Next thing.
Don't.
Khalil Roundtree. He's a bear on top of people. Bear trap emoji, skull emoji. Khalil Roundtree doesn't see anybody in the top 15 beating Khamzat Chimaev. I don't see anyone that shows me that they have the intensity and control to deal with the problem of Khamzat. We don't have much tape on him. Every time we see him go in there and fight, he's just a bear trap on people. It's no fear. Full control, and he's making these guys locked up. Has anybody in the top 15 gone in there and done what he's done to their opponents? It's like it's a one-sided shutout. Undeniable. Shout out to Khalil Roundtree. Now, the next thing, guys, legitimately what it feels like playing in light heavyweight and heavyweight on UFC 5. I agree. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. What happened to my only friend from India? Yeah, so, yo, there's an elephant on the loose. He's working at a carpet shop right now. David Panda's cleaning his clothes in the Ganges. Alright, guys. So now, I'm going to ask you guys. By the way, guys, thank you guys for hitting the goal. We hit the goal. I appreciate you guys so much. I wish you could do 2 or 3 goals. So thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. Now, I'm going to ask you guys. Could you ever sleep with your family of 19 on one nail bed like David Panda? Family of 19 is crazy, bro. But I told you guys before, I've shared like one shed, like one just shed, and it's like just one room, one bathroom, and I've lived in there for like years. So I mean, if I have to, I would, but I wouldn't want to. Now, what do you guys? David Panda lives in Idaho. What do you guys want next? What else is there to do? Oh, wait, guys, I forgot. Remember that show that we reacted to? We gotta react to that. That show. Remember that show where it was the old guys? And, like, it's like teaching a fight or learning to fight. Yo, they uploaded a new episode. Yo, you guys want to watch Learning to Fight? By the way, this thumbnail goes hard. This thumbnail right here goes hard. Does anybody remember the Smith vs. Glover fight? His corner talked so much that Anthony just clocked out and lost the match, along with some of his teeth. Ron Locke, I remember that fight, bro. I do forget that his corner was like telling him, go, go, go. And I think it was a 5-round fight, and like his teeth were out, and at one point Glover was like, I'm sorry, brother, I'm sorry. And Anthony Smith is like, it's alright, bro, it's alright. Just do what you gotta do. And I was like, damn. Yo, that's a good correlation to like what we were talking about. Idaho. Paku's always bullying me. Come on, if Fluffy gets to the 4th round against Khamzat, he probably takes over. Everyone else is probably cooked. Hey, we'll see. He does, Pep? Great idea, Paku. Let's all bully Meat Rocket. It's true. Those weight classes are so effing slow. I agree, KZ. Meat Rocket is stealing our oxygen, guys. Tone K, somewhere in the US. Wait, Pepino, why you think that? Why you think that? Yo. Umanamagamerov, Sharapirov. Hey, Ron, I hope you're well. Shout out to you, Tone K. By the way, Tone K, are you rooting for Miami? You think Miami's going to beat Indiana? There's a lot of people rooting for Miami. Tone, you are a bloody legend. Is that the guy that said imagine on a heavy bag and then pretended to stroke it? Yeah, it's him. It's him. So let's react to it. Let's react to it for a little. For a little bit. Yo, this thumbnail goes hard. I'm gonna link their YouTube. I'm gonna link their YouTube. Anthony Smith and Kevin Holland fight like anime characters, where they let their opponent fully charge up and explain their next transformation for an hour. Damn! Alright, let's react. This thumbnail goes hard. Yo, KZ. I heard that they want you on this podcast, KZ. I commented, hey, my friend KZ wants to be on the show. And they were like, let's go, let's have him on. I said he'll be on Thursday. So look.
Some of allowing it to happen at a geopolitical scale, or let's just say, like, I was thinking about.
Well, we think it's happening, but it's just
sure.
Yeah.
I think get out of the way, and it happens. I love cities.
I'm gonna get my glasses.
I love cities, and you know, I've seen around the world. I think there's one in Brazil, Saudi Arabia, some other places that they've designed cities, right? They've constrained the design from the jump.
Fuck, I don't know where my
tried to
glasses
force
are.
these things to happen in these cities, you know, make them more walkable, make them more social, make them incubators, whatever they've tried to do.
Look, I got a tech deck.
They even did one in Florida called Celebration in Orlando. Those cities, those areas have seemed to fail over the long run, or never
Indiana
become
versus
what
Miami
they've
in
been
10 minutes,
forced
I
to. Whereas when the city is just allowed to.
All right, let me fast forward this.
shared it with you before. The Harry Heft stuff on behavior settings is really.
Yeah, you gave me a
fascinating.
book. It's on my list. It's on my stack.
You have people who come in and they trust you, but we can get them. We can get them to do the oddest things. We can come in and get people to run around in circles and jump up and down and roll. It's pretty wild.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And a couple weeks ago, I was sparring with one of my younger fighters, because I still jump in and out a little bit, but they're nice to me. Not when they get ready for fights, I stay away from them because I don't want to slow them down. But when we're just in like the fuck around phase, and I shot and I lifted and I put my guy down, I handcuffed him up, and I was just sort of laughing. And he looked at one of the other guys who's just laughing. He's like, and I pay for this. And so they trust me and they pay me to be here. And if I didn't need to get paid, I certainly wouldn't. I mean, the gym, we have to keep the lights on and shit like that. We got to pay the staff, but I would definitely do this for free because
Wait, hold up.
I love it. And I want.
Hold up. How do the gyms get paid? Like, because you have to pay to be in the gym, right? So, like, an American Top Team, like Kayla Harrison, Alexander Pantoja, do they have to pay to be in the gym? Like, they have to pay for their camp, right, or something? Because growing up, my wrestling coach, like, he didn't get paid. He didn't get paid. He did all that shit for free. He did all that for free. All that for free. Fluffy's a grinder. Oh, that game? Yo, KZ, I think I saw you on that grinder game. I saw you there, KZ. And Khamzat is actually an insane wrestler. I don't believe you, Uselyis. What do you mean? You don't believe me on what? You don't believe me on what? What's good, Savages? What's up, Braden K? Always put the boomer talk on 2 times. Paku. You're taking everything I work for. Everyone thinks they know everything until kapoof, dust. Yes, Omni King. KZ, wrestling coaches in school get paid by the school. Yo, my wrestling coach didn't get paid. He said, yo, KZ, you were on Grindr, bro. I don't want to hear it. Yo, so what I wanted to say was, my wrestling coach didn't get paid. There was 3 coaches. They volunteered. Do you know how much gym memberships are? Oh, okay, that's fair, not an AM. But in high school, my wrestling coach did that shit for free. I walk shit down. My wrestling coach did that shit for free. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. KZ, I think I saw. Alright, so let's go. Let's react.
That love of doing this is, that's a big part of my culture in the gym. Like, I love them. I love doing this. I love coaching them, and I hope that builds.
There's no way that's true, bro. I'm not joking. Oh, okay, so there was 3. That they coached the wrestling, and they weren't teachers. They would just show up. They weren't teachers. They were just regular people, but they would show up after school and help us wrestle. Tick paid them in hugs. Casey, are you invited? Maybe he told everyone he wasn't getting paid so they would pay more attention. Thanks. He's about like, yo, I'm not getting paid for this. One time in wrestling, guys, I remember I had to verse my friend because we had to do it for varsity. And I was like, everybody's like training on the side because there's like, it's a whole rectangle, right? It's split in half. The competition's on this side, the training's on this side, and we were going against each other. And I was like, ah! And because I would like get emotional, I would like, ah! Like just to like get the takedown or like get the cement mixer. And everybody's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why is he making noises? Like, because they were just training. But I thought it was fucking funny as shit. But look, let's
generally, the more I'm making fun of you, the more I love you.
Oh, for sure. 100%. I have not gotten my wife convinced of that after 30 years. But the more I pester you, the more I mess with you, the more...
The more I pester you, the more I mess with you.
I'm going to. You mentioned a couple of things there, and we finished off our last podcast talking about curiosity, and then you mentioned luck, right? So I'm going to be, if you allow me to be self-indulgent for a few minutes, I was thinking about the other day about a couple of things. So I'm just going to start riffing, right? So I'm really lucky, right? I'm really lucky because I've always been very, very curious, but there's a curiosity in me that's never. It's been hard to stick to any one thing. So I've just been fucking floating around in wherever my curiosity's taken me my whole life, right? And I've always really loved people. I've loved relationships. I'm not attached to things. I'm not materialistic in any way, which is also lucky because I'm in the gym game. But I've come so with this curiosity, it brought me in all different spaces and places in my life and whatnot, and it was just fucking chaos. And,
yo,
and I guess
can
there
you
was just
say
enough
what you
discipline
want to
and
say,
constraints
bro?
around me. It kept nudging me forward. And when I started looking into this, and I've always been a bit of a contrarian, right? But I made a post the other day. I'm jumping all over the place. I made a post a couple of days ago about kind of saying it was a wee bit passive aggressive in the ecosystem. I don't really like the violence. I don't.
Are they just? Is that the way they feel they need to engage their students and keep their students excited and part of this? All right, there are better ways, but maybe that's the way you've decided to do it. But are you trying to upload sequences and programs that are going to come out in a fight? Because I think we have enough evidence that doesn't happen.
Okay, now we're cooking.
I think it goes back to curiosity, and I was reminding, now that I've got, there's always a churn rate and new people coming in all the time, and we've had our little, New Year bump and people coming in, and for the most part, people are really enjoying it. I think they're maybe a little confused because I'm really not showing them much, and I'm just letting them play and explore and have fun. But remind them too, I was on the other side. Like when I started coaching, and I've talked about this many times, I was wholly unqualified. If anyone that came in that was even maybe a pro fighter,
these guys are good coaches,
my anxiety level was through the roof because I felt like such a.
I think these guys are beating around the bush podcast. I gotta put the AC on a little bit. All right, but yeah, you guys get the point. It's learning how to fight. If you want to learn how to fight, you guys know where you can find it. Now, you guys want the UFC 324 preview? Yo, shout out to Cement Mixer. Shout out to the Cement Mixer. What are these unks talking about? They're talking about learning how to fight, KZ. They're talking about learning how to fight. Beating Around the Bush podcast. KZ, you're invited. Directed by Uselyis on Acid. All right, guys, here we go. Full card breakdown for UFC 324. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you guys for everything. Shout out Tone K, Gio. Shout out all you guys. Much love to all you guys. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to talk about the over 2.5s, all that. We're going to talk about the possibilities. We're going to talk about the odds as well. So let's get this on the road. Remember, guys, bear with me because just because I had success last year, who do you think is going to get the first KO this year, guys? Last year, Cesar Almeida got the KO, the first KO of the year. Who's going to get the first KO of this year? All right, so we got the poll running. All right, let's get this show on the road. What's up, Barry? I hope you're having a great day. Derrick is probably trying to get his fingernails and hair healthy. Isn't that what peptides are for? I don't know. Yo, why you say Ty Betts? Why you say Ty Betts, Pepino? Why you bring up that name out of nowhere? Oh, because of Ty Miller. Oh, okay, okay. All right, so we got Ty Betts. Shout out to Ty Betts. I'm Ty Betts. I'm Ty Betts. I'm Ty Betts. Look at my thinking. Alright, I'm just kidding, by the way, satire. Shout out to Ty Betts. Ty Miller versus Adam Fugit. 10-5 for Adam Fugit. One thing that we got to mention that I did not mention, that I've seen a lot of people mention, is that he had a lot of success grappling Michael Morales. And we got to take that into consideration. He has grit, determination, and that's pretty much what he brings to the table. Not really a finisher. He kind of does have more durability than he does have finishing power. When we look, the majority of his wins are by KO, right? 5 wins by KO, 3 by sub, and only 2 wins by decision. But when I look, guys, I think Adam Fugit's on his way out. 2-3 in the UFC. His 2 most recent wins are Kashinita and Josh Quillen. He beat Josh Quillen. I feel like Josh Quillen was a guy who's in the past. A guy who's in the past. But honestly, I do agree with Barry. Fugit is too old. I think Miller is not great, but enough to beat Adam Fugit. I agree as well. When we look at Ty Miller, right, what do we think about Ty Betts, right? We think of maybe, when we look at Ty Betts, right, maybe low fight IQ, right? That spin kick, 100% power. Always picks his shots, and he has great cardio. But what do I like to say, all jokes aside? I talk about week 1, Dana White Contender Series week 1, right? Because that's where Ty Miller is from, right? He's from Dana White Contender Series week 1. He fought Jimmy Drago. And we look at Jimmy Drago had a chin. He had a chin this fight. If you remember, he had a chin. His chin was solid. And I don't think Adam Fugit's chin is going to hold up. So I do like Ty Miller by KO. Spinning leg kick KO. Plus 2,500. By the way, I'm sorry about what I said about where I went like this. I was just trying to troll his teeth. I wasn't trying to make fun of other things, because those things are for real. I don't know if I told you guys, but I used to volunteer for to help help a lot of people who needed help for a long time. For a long time. All right. It was a good fight on Contender. Yeah, it was good, but I remember Dana was mad because there was so many decisions. There was so many decisions where Dana was like, gosh, these guys can't get a finish if their life depended on it. But to be fair, Jimmy Drago had a chin. And I think he has more durability than Adam Fugit. So give me Ty Miller by KO. Obviously, he's parlayable. We'll make a parlay after as well. So stay tuned. Cameron Smotherman versus Ricky Turcios. 12-5-0 for Ricky Turcios. One thing I like about Turcios, guys, is what? He's always down to fight, right? Remember when he was supposed to fight Raul Rosas for the first time, and then Raul pulled out, and Ricky said, oh, he pulled out because he got a little sick, right? And then they rematched and they rescheduled the fight, and Raul just dog-walked him. But obviously, I believe it was only in the second round that's when Raul had the success. So Ricky can hang. He did good with Bernardo Serpage, but I don't know. I feel like Bernardo was just levels ahead. When we look at Cameron, both of these guys are on 2-fight losing skids. Cameron's losing to the better competition, HEREEE City and Ricky Simone. When I look, I know he beat little eeny bitty baby Jake Hadley on short notice. There is an advantage at sometimes taking a short notice fight. You got nothing to lose. The other guy doesn't know who the F you are. And I think that was something for Jake Hadley. Jake Hadley's doing good in the PFL now. 32 versus 28. Houston, Texas versus Houston, Texas. Texas! How about them Texans? Against the Patriots, how about them Texans? How about them Texans? Yay-haw! So give me Cameron Smotherman for the dub. I think he should be able to win. Give me him for the dub. Let's go, my guy. Let's go. Cameron, my guy. Damn, roasting tie bets for no reason. KZ. It's not for no reason, KZ. You know that guy, I think, what's his name? John Lineker? No, not John Lineker. The guy who's like, I don't know what you want me to do. You're taking me to a place. He's like, no matter what I do. I think it's like Linkin Park. He's like, I've become so numb and fight so strong and get me in to be more like me and be less like you. You know, like that song? You know that song? What's up, Larry? I hope you're having a great day. The NFL makes me want to make Drake May the star of the league. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Drake May. Yo, Drake May. I know people were saying Drake May is not the new Tom Brady. Yo, he is him. Yo, Drake May is him, bro. He is him. He is him. So let me look up that Linkin Park song, I think. But the reason why, Linkin Park, Numb, yes. So you know he actually eliminated himself in GTA. And his band had to perform it without him. And it was so sad. I'm going to play the song right now. But it was like a lot of people, right? Like KZ, right? He says, damn, hella defensive useless. Sorry if I was defensive, my bad. But he says, yo, you're roasting Ty best for no reason. I don't know what you want me to do, but I can't handle the pain. I've become so numb and get me through and feel me too. You know that song? Like, that's how I was feeling, because we got to go at him. I don't know who you want me to be. Friends, know what you expect me to be. Step that I take is another mistake to you. Okay. Let me chill. Alright, Josh Hockey Glock. I like it. Let's go. Next fight. How one part of the song says feeling so useless. I'm feeling so useless. Juice Man and Ty bets are riding my D, but KZ doesn't know why. I try so hard, I can't give in. Ty bets and Juice Man are riding my D so hard. And Grimy comes in, he's trying to tag team. Ty bets, Grimy and Juice are riding my D so hard. I'm coming, I can't give up. I can't give up. I can't give up. Alright, so we got the next fight. Let's go to the next fight. Let's go to the next fight. Pepino at Miami. Let's go. Sorry, guys. Cause like, bro, I don't know what you're expecting of me. Got him. You weren't volunteering those special classes. You were just the smartest kid there. Bro. Come on, KZ. Come on, KZ, bro. Alright, what's up, Larry? I hope you're having a great day. Let's get this show on the road. I'm driving and I literally thought Chester came back as a guest on the Uselyis podcast. Hey, Barry. I'm trying, my brother. Alright, let's break it down. Never butcher Linkin Park's music like that again. Sorry, KZ. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him as much as you are of him as well, KZ. Cause every step that I take is another mistake to you. Yeah, KZ, I saw him on Grindr. Yeah, KZ, I saw him on Grindr. Cause every step that I take is another mistake to you. Yeah, KZ, I saw him on that app. I saw him on that game, Grindr. Alright, guys. Josh Hockton versus Denzel Freeman. Now, I know a lot of people are like, yo, you gotta be professional, you gotta lock in, but I like to fuck around. I like to fuck around. One thing about Josh Hockton, right? He's 7-0, very good at what he does, very talented, and he's gonna be facing off against Denzel Freeman. Denzel Freeman, 7-1-0. His most recent loss is 2 years ago. His most recent loss is 2 years ago to Isaiah Penson, which was in the PFL, but guys, he has a win over Steven Asplund. Who was Steven Asplund? He was my lock of the week. And he ended up having a successful debut and knocking out his opponent, I believe. No, he won by decision. Excuse me, Steven Asplund won by decision. So I like Steven Asplund, bro. He's lost a lot of weight, showed that he's UFC ready. He actually knocked him out, knocked him out. But I remember Asplund had to, you know, bite on his mouthpiece and he had to go. Casey. So, Josh Hockton, right? He's 7-0, powerful, has takedowns like no other. He has submission threat like no other. How does Chael Sonnen talk? The be all end all. I'm the baddest, most proficient, most craziest. Yeah, Anderson Silva. You know what? Juice Man? I challenge you. MMA picks UFC 324. Loser has to leave the UFC MMA YouTube community forever. Boom. Boom. I'm the baddest, sickest, slickest. Yeah. I'm the Chael Sonnen of MMA. That's Josh Hockton. You submitted to be on there. Nah, bro, nah. I remember when I saw it, bro, I thought it was a video game. And I was like, yo, KC, yo, add me. Like, I didn't know, like, you had that game as well. So, yo, add my username. Add me. Haha, Chester would be in shambles right now. Is Chester in hell or is he in heaven? Because if he's in... I gotta chill. But if he's in heaven, he's probably like, man, damn it. Boom. Larry, if Chester watched Uselyis streams, he would still be here. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, KZ? I did bet on Fletcher over 67.5 yards. Hey. I like it, Pepino. So, guys, Josh Hockton is good, guys. He's very good on the mic. A majority of topology is going Josh Hockton by KO, guys. But what's my thing, guys? My thing is Josh, or Ho Kick, however the fuck you say his name, by KO or sub. That's mine. I like Hot Kick by KO or sub. How does he know? He must have been on the app to see you there. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I saw it, bro, it looks like a video game. Because if you look at it, it's orange. It looks like a video game. It literally looks like a video game, bro. It looks like a video game. I'm not even joking, bro. It looks like you're about to play Manhunt. Alright. Got him. You got me, bro. You got me. Alright, next thing. Next thing. You know who says got him a lot? Mila. Yo, KZ, you been watching Mila? Got him. Yo, KZ, you been watching Mila? Alright, next thing. Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez. But guys, thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, we do a lot of jokes here. Take it with a grain of salt. We're just trolling. We're just joking. Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez. A lot of people like Michael Johnson, and rightfully so. A good straight to the body, good volume, good cardio, and with one of his best wins to this day, Daniel Zellhuber. We know Daniel Zellhuber is fighting against Bobby Green in a very competitive fight. But I feel like Daniel Zellhuber is not as good as I once thought he was, right? Eric Nixick went 0-3 that night. Maybe Daniel Zellhuber comes back and he wins, right? Against Bobby Green. But I feel like Alexander Hernandez, the Great Ape, right? He was Alexander the Great. He was Alexander the Great. Now he's Alexander the Great Ape, right? He changed his nickname. He's looking to come back, bounce back. Had 8 losses already, 18-8. Still only 33 years old versus a 39-year-old Michael Johnson. I feel like each and every single time he steps into that cage, he's been facing a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more adversity, little by little. And I feel like that's what I like to see from Hernandez. He does get cut up easy like Rebecca. He does kind of start leaking. He does end up, not having a lot of success sometimes, getting tagged up. His cardio kind of tends to fail him sometimes as well. And I can see Michael Johnson winning the first round, with that straight to the body, the low kicks, being just the minute winner. Hernandez already has a cut. It's the second round. He's kind of cut up already. And then Hernandez has to pull it out the fire. He has to bring it. He has to up the pace a little bit. And I'm going to go with Hernandez to win 2 rounds out of the 3. I like Hernandez. I'm going to go Hernandez by decision. I agree with you, Ron Locke. Hernandez. Fuck. My thing is freezing, guys. I'm going to have to refresh my... I got to refresh my thing. I got to refresh my thing. 1 second. But yeah, guys, I'm just joking. I hope you guys get entertained, guys. I hope you guys get entertained. Alright. KZ, what about H2O Delirious, though? Let me do this Hernandez thing, though, first. Oh, no, not by K. Okay, I like by KO or points. But guys, remember, Hernandez is kind of sketchy. Alright, you just was scrolling through grind, look to who to 1v1. It's like Clash Royale. Yo, it's like Clash Royale. Nah, I don't watch her. She doesn't show her face. I don't watch people who don't show their... I don't watch people that don't show their face, especially women. Women need to be attractive for me to listen to them when they talk. Whoa, KZ. Whoa. KZ, we got like we got misogyny KZ before GTA 6. We need big ear in this chat. Facts. By the way, you just reminded me. Ear, I hope you're okay, my brother. I hope everything's well. God bless. Much love, my brother. Thank you for everything that you've done for all of us. Hell yeah, dog. Yeah, what about H2O Delirious, KZ? What about... I don't know. I can't think of anybody else. Give me Hernandez for the dub. Let's go, Hernandez. Let's go, my guy. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Mr. KO? Yo, guys, big shout out to Mr. KO. Guys, go show some love to his channel, my guys. Go show some love to the big Mystic, guys. We got the whole gang in here. God bless. God bless, Big Ear. Yeah, guys, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of detouring, like, a different route where I'm saying God bless a lot. Because God comes first. And I know a lot of people are like, nah, they think different, but I think God should come first. I feel like H2O Delirious has a fake laugh. I didn't really watch him. Really, KZ? Who was your favorite? You didn't have a favorite. What about Expert Thief? Expert Thief. You know Expert Thief? Yo, what up, guys? It's Triple OG Expert Thief. Back again with another video. We're doing GTA. We're doing a prank on the GTA Los Santos garage, guys. Let me put the odds for this fight. I should have put the odds for this fight. Cause every step that I take is another mistake to you. Yeah, KZ. I saw KZ on Clash Royale. I saw KZ on Clash Royale. I saw KZ on Fortnite, but he didn't send me an invite. Yeah, I saw KZ on Fortnite, but he didn't send me an invite. Me, Anakin, and KZ, we gotta run trios. We gotta put Cam Hassel. Me, Cam Hassel, KZ, and Anakin running squads on Fortnite. No, F it. There's Quince now in Fortnite, so who wants to run a five-man on Fortnite? It's me, Cam, Anakin. We got 2 more spots. Me, Cam, Anakin. We're running the Quince on Fortnite. Yeah, me, Cam, and Anakin. We're running the Quince on Fortnite. Plus 172. Inshallah. Inshallah. He went to jail. He on some inshallah, bismillah. Alhamdulillah, inshallah, bismillah. Was you just eating bacon? Now, face cream? Now you're Douglas Pet Digin? Now you're Douglas Pet Digin? Huh? Now you Douglas Pet Digin? But wasn't you just eating bacon? Tick, I'm gonna have to request you don't sink. Okay, my bad. My bad. I play, but it's been years. A. And I'm a dad now. Brayden, I'm sorry, my brother. You got it. You got it. When I was going at Juice Man, yo, inshallah, bismillah, alhamdulillah, he went out jail. He was on some inshallah. Was you just eating bacon? My son would think I'm, hey, Brayden, shout out to you. Fortnite. Yo, I'm actually gonna download Fortnite again. Yo, fuck it. Yo, fuck it. Yo. Yo. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying, bro. But like, yo, Mystic, Cam, Anakin, Uselyis. Yo, who's running the Quint? We need KZ. Fuck it. We got KZ. We're running the Quints. The Quints on Fortnite. Let's go. I'm in. I don't know how. Yeah, it's good, bro. And plus, we play in like we play on the weekend. Like sometimes on a day that everybody's free. I've never played with Cam. I only played with Anakin before. 6ix9ine was speaking facts in that rap. Yeah, bro. Yo, KZ didn't like it, but it was facts. He went to jail. He on some bismillah. Alright, guys. Charles Johnson versus Alex Perez. Alex Perez is 1 win out of his last 5. That 1 win being Matheus Nicolau. Matheus is no longer the KZ Army. What does Brian Ortega do? He goes like this, right? He goes like, West Side, KZ. Yo, KZ. Yo, I'm on my KZ shit. But Charles Johnson, right? 18-7-0, but I want to start off with Alex Perez. 25-10 overall, right? A vet. Has done it all. Has fought 7-6 in the UFC. Former flyweight title challenger. Fought against Figgy. And that was when Figgy fought back-to-back. You know, he fought Figgy. And Figgy had a quick turnaround. If you guys know, you know. But when we look, what do we look at? We look at his bread and butter. 12 wins by decision. He does have a nice submission threat. 7 wins by sub. And 6 wins by KO. When I look at Alex Perez, right, what do I think? I think of his takedowns, right? I think of his takedowns. I think of his double leg takedowns. His ending his exchange with a leg kick. Because when he was throwing, ending with the leg kick, he was throwing Aso Mabayev off his game. Aso Mabayev was my lock of the week. And I was like, Asu, what are you doing? Why are you getting taken down by Alex Perez? Why are you getting pieced up by Alex Perez? Why is he constantly getting that double leg on you? And it's because Alex Perez can still hang in with those top dogs. Constantly, right? I like Alex Perez. He's very good at what he does. And if you guys like Goldie, Paco, you guys mentioned very good things that he's unreliable. Charles Johnson on the other side is unreliable to bet on. Sometimes he can be in a way closer competitive fight than it needs to be. But guys, I feel like Charles Johnson has done it all. He's fought the who's who. He went toe-to-toe. He should be technically 4-1 no contest because Temerov popped. He tested positive. I shouldn't even count that as a loss. The guy got dropped by Temerov and he still went toe-to-toe with Temerov. Did something that not everybody can do. Temerov took too much of that radioactive supplement. And guys, when I look at this fight, guys, I do think that Johnson should obviously be the longer, taller fighter by miles. But I can see him. Volume, leg kicks, uppercuts, left hook into the exchange, parrying his hand, throwing that straight down the middle, landing on Alex Perez. But I can see this being 1-1 heading into the 3rd round. And then Johnson has to win that 3rd round by grappling or like having success in his own way. Cage control or something. Mystic is feeling a KO. I like it. I like it. But the thing is, Alex Perez is arguably winning all of his fights up until he loses. And it's like, okay, I do got to give Alex Perez his credit. I kept on overlooking him. I picked against him every single time. And I paid for it against Matheus Nicolau. What if Alex Perez comes back and wins a decision? I don't know. He's back in the win column. I don't even know how he got his contract extended. He has like some dirt on Dana White. Because this guy got a whole like 5 new fights on his contract as well. Give me Charles Johnson. I'm going to go Johnson by decision. We'll see. I'd be a bigger fan of Charles Johnson if it wasn't for his... Yo. You never played NBA 2K? Where, like, they have, like, a crazy haircut, KZ? Come on, KZ. What about on UFC where, like, there's a creative character and, like, he has, like, a crazy hairstyle? KZ Army. Brian Ortega the Eagle. Having a big old CBD line. Cheers, Braden K. Cheers, Paku. Hope you enjoy it. Those things give me like paranoid as hell. Johnson better get this done. Johnson is 5-1 in his last 5. In his last 6, excuse me. Perez is 1-5 in his last 6. I like that, KZ. 29-28. CJ. And the one loss for Johnson wasn't against a guy currently suspended for pet. It was against a guy. Let's go, KZ. I agree, my guy. Sounds like a lot, KZ. I like it. I was talking to the handle on the back of his head. Mystic, I hope so. Numbas favor the value. I like it, Omni King. I'd be a bigger fan of Charles Johnson if it wasn't for his haircut. Hey, bro. Whatever a man does in his free time is up to him. I'm a fan of Charles Johnson, the fighter. Yeah, he's a great fighter. Haircut is stupid as shit. Hey, facts. Alright, next fight. Let's go. Next fight. By the way, we might raid crossover after, guys, so stay tuned. I'm going to take a sip of water, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. Any over 2.5s that you guys like as well, mention them. You know, over 1.5, under. So, look, let's try it for this. Let's try it for this. So, I'm going to put the odds for this fight. Look. Krylov plus 126, right? And then we go Johnson Nasty in UFC 5. I haven't tried him. KZ said that he doesn't have power. Or what did you say, KZ? You said you didn't like Johnson, right? Cause every step that I take is another mistake to you. Now we're gonna do something different. Over 1.5. Under 1.5. The odds aren't out yet, but if you guys want to play like a different game, like you guys can vote for the under over 1.5 because I have a big feeling that's what the line is going to be at. Yeah, Johnson is fun, right? I haven't played with him. I gotta be careful what I say. I haven't played with the character yet. Under. I like the under as well. I do. Now, guys, let me just take a sip of water. Skip for me. Krylov might win this one, but for Hubba Bubba Gum. Get your Hubba Bubba Gum. Bukowski's for the dub. I like it. Sorry, guys. I was in the top chat. I was in the wrong chat this entire time. If I missed the chat, it wasn't on purpose. Oh, guys, Brendo uploaded a video as well. I want to give a big shout out to Brendo. Just because I'm remembering now. I want to give a big shout out to Brendo because Brendo dropped a great video and I really liked it. It was a prediction video. He's like, welcome to the Home Gong MMA show. I like his intro. Welcome to the Home Gong MMA show. Gong. And you hear the gong? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Simon Feck. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Hassel, ladies and gentlemen. Let me chill. Welcome to the Home Gong. Where's, bro, Brendo is a fucking goat. Brendo's a fucking... Yo, guys, go show Brendo some love, guys. Go show Brendo some love. Brendo's a fucking goat. Go drop a like on that video and you can come right back. Or you can watch it. He's doing a whole prediction video later. Good save. Get you a Hubba Bubba Gum. Yo, Paku actually caught on. Shout out to you. Johnson is fun. I haven't played with him yet. Pause, Pepino, pause. Now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good save. For real. I gotta give myself a pat on the back for that. That was a good-ass save. No, not that, not that. I got a good save. Get your humble bubble gum. All right. So, Modestas Bukauskas versus Nikita Krylov. What do I say about Krylov? I say this a lot. I have the same narrative. I do use the same narrative every time I break down a fight. Not the same narrative for every single fight, but what I want to say was my narrative going into this fight. I walk shit down. My narrative going into this fight is that Krylov spent way too much time doing military service. The Korean Zombie spent a lot of time doing service as well, and it sacrificed their prime. But we're gonna break this down like if we're gonna break it down for real. 30-11 for Krylov. It's his dirty 30s. 33 years old versus Modestas Bukauskas, 19-6-0. He's on a 4-fight win streak. Guys, what do I say about Modestas? He's gotten so much better since losing to Vitor Petrino and Khalil Rountree. Remember the menace Khalil Rountree just stomped on his leg, and it looked like he was done forever. What happens next? He goes on a 4-fight win streak, comes back, fights Vitor Petrino, gets knocked out, and then now he's on a tear, destroying everybody in his path inside the distance except for Ion Cutelaba. And you can argue that he shouldn't have won that fight against Ion Cutelaba. Watch it back. It depends on what you favor. I thought Modestas won that fight. 6'3", 76-inch reach. But I need to mention the red flags with Modestas. Low output, negative striking differential. Modestas has a negative striking differential where he eats 2-3 to give 1. And maybe, you know, that 1 is more damage, but you do not want to be eating 1, 2, 3 shots to give 1 against Krylov. The majority of his losses come by KO. He's been knocked out 4 times. That chin can get cracked, and it more than likely will get cracked again. Now, his recovery is very good, but I really liked how he did against Paul Craig, where he went down in his guard, he wasn't scared, and he elbowed him, and he finished him. That's what I like about Modestas, that he's getting better each and every time that he shows out. Krylov, nasty submission game, wide variety of submissions, his bread and butter, 14 subs in the first, 2 subs in the second, and guys, he's getting knocked out by Dom Reyes and Guskov. Those guys would probably give Modestas a run for his money, to be fair. Very good win over Ryan Spann, Volkan Oezdemir, Alexander Gustafsson. He can win a decision, but it's not likely. Give me Modestas, and I'm going to go Modestas by KO. I'm going to go ITD. Modestas ITD. You know what? I just like his money line. I like his money line. Give me Modestas money line, fuck it. At a -162. Just give me his money line. It's like the Seahawks versus the Rams. I think the Seahawks are like a -1. Let me check. Let me double check so that way I can't. So I don't fuck that up. The Seahawks are like a minus. What are the Seahawks? The Seahawks are a -154. Rams +130. Like, that's enough to just take it. Just take it. You know, I like the Seahawks over the Rams. I like the Patriots +250. I mean, -250. He was winning easily without stomping his knee. Rountree was such a scumbag for that, to be honest. He was already beating the out of Modestas Bukauskas, and then he just said, F your career, and destroyed his knee. Oh, damn, I gotta watch that back, bro. I don't really remember the entire fight. Krylev's chin is tender now, like a chicken tender. Nah, that was elite uses. I would have had nothing. hey, I appreciate that, Paku. Hey. Oh, and Paku, good luck tomorrow, bro. I know you're gonna bring it, so let's go. Rams at those odds are not that bad. So should we do a nice little like parlay with football? Should we do a nice parlay, a football parlay? Cause I can play both of these parlays. Like, let's say we do Rams and Patriots. I could play that as a parlay, and then we could do Rams and Seahawks. Or, you know, let's say since the Rams and Seahawks is a close game, what if we go over 47.5, whatever the fuck that means? What if we go somebody to score anytime touchdown scorer, Kenneth Walker III? Kenneth Walker III. Who the hell is that? Kenneth Walker III to score a touchdown. Oh, Kenneth Walker III. Sounds like he's gonna write like a essay with like a feather. Seahawks to win the Super Bowl +155. Pats +255. Alright, Pepino. I stopped effing with Rountree after that for a while. Hey, You bring a good point. Give me Modestus for the dub, guys. I think you should be able to win this fight. Now let's go up the card. Let's go. Guys, how's that Miami game going, guys? How's that Miami game? Might as well take other Seahawks. Remember to score. If one of the favorites is going to flop, Larry, who's your biggest suspect? Great question. And guys, if you guys don't know, I got to give credit to where it's due, guys. Larry. Guys, Larry might crack the top 10 of the greatest predictors on Tapology. I'm not joking. Let me blow my nose. So look, let me show you. You're probably like, what are you talking about, Uselyis? What are you talking about? Larry? What do you mean, like, he's gonna, like, be the top of the best? So look. This is the top predictors on Tapology for the year, right? We're going into 2026, right? Who's gonna get the first KO of the year? Who's gonna get the first sub of the year? Who's gonna get the first performance of the night of the year, right? Who's gonna crack top 10 or even fuck it, top 20, top 15 on Tapology? I'll tell you one thing, write this down, like in like when we're the Penguins of Madagascar. Let me pull this over here. The Penguins of Madagascar. You see this right here? The Penguins of Madagascar. Skipper, Kowalski. Fuck, I forgot all their names. Let me cook with this. I'll cook. Okay, Skipper, Private, Rico, and Kowalski, alright? We got the Penguins of Madagascar, right? The Penguins of Madagascar, right? So, how do I see the Penguins of Madagascar? Like all of us, going on Prediction Tracker, trying to make it on Prediction Tracker. And Larry, you don't have to have a channel to upload to Prediction Tracker, I think. I think you could just do it. But also this as well. Who is this guy? D's Nuts. Yo, D's Nuts, I'm coming for you, bro. Number 2? Not for long. Now look. Let's look. These are the top leaderboards on only UFC. Only UFC. The best predictors of 2025. Fuck all these guys. Where's Larry? Larry CTM number 24. Larry. Yo, how do you do this thing where, like, your thing is, like, rainbow? How do you do that? Because that thing is hard. That thing goes second degree coral belt. But look, Larry CTM number 24. Uselyis number 27. Yeah. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me. I want this shit forever, man, ever. First name ever. Last name greatest. No, fuck it. First name greatest. Last name ever. I want this shit forever, man, ever. I want this shit forever. Hey. So, dude, we got Larry at number 24. I'm number 27. Maybe not for long. I might go all the way down to number 100. I'm scared, guys. I'm not joking. I'm fucking scared. I might never even see the top. This might be my rise. You know how Cody Garbrandt fought Dominic Cruz? He looked better than ever, and then he dropped. This might be the highest pinnacle of success that I ever have in my entire MMA career. But I'll tell you what. I want this shit forever, man. I want this shit forever. 27. I want to crack top 10. Larry, I want Larry to crack top 10. I want all of us on Prediction Tracker. Paradox, first name ever, last name greatest. Ever greatest. Paradox, I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Got him. I'm Mila. Got him. Listen to my ASMR. I need something to... Prime Uselyis. Hey, this might be my prime. You know, what if the best year was 2025? What if in 2026, in a cardboard box and, like, I'm asking for picks? What if in 2026, they compare me, they were like, man, in 2025, he was something else. But in 2026, I'm trying to think of somebody who has really bad picks. His picks are like parlay. His picks are like parlay. Sorry, parlay. In 2025, he was cooking. But in 2026, man, he fell off. Man, his picks are like parlay. Cameron or Hernandez or Ron. Ron, in my opinion. All right. What list is that? Where's your boy? So, look. This is the list of the greatest UFC predictors of all time, KZ. So, this is like Mount Rushmore. This is like Alexander the Great when he ruled. This is like, we got, who's the guy? We got Isaac Newton, Alexander the Great, Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla. Like, these are like the greatest of all time right now. Like, these guys right here are the greatest of all time. Look up Rectum Hammer. Okay. Is there an underscore in between, KZ? Pinnacle of predictions. Is there an underscore in between, KZ? Yes or no? But look, guys. And you know it's easy, guys. One pick you get wrong, you'll drop all the way down to like 200, 300. Is there an underscore? All right, we'll check. We'll check. I want this shit forever, man. No, we're looking up users. Maybe there's no, maybe there's no. Yo, I don't see it, KZ. Great, now my PC's gonna have this in the... Yo, get that rectum rammer shit out. Alright, but let's continue the breakdown, guys. You can't miss a week to make the list. It's off total points, not percentages. Yeah, it's off total points. It's off total points. You're right, Paku. You're right. Look, so these are the Grand Champs, Legend, Grand Champ, and Champion. But guys, I want to tell you guys something. Guys, so you guys know Senna? You guys know Senna? Very quickly. I want to tell you guys this very quickly. You guys know Senna? Rectum, okay, no spaces. So you guys know Senna? By the way, this is me, guys. If you want to follow me, I'll copy and paste it. I think you can follow me. Follow me on Tapology. But guys, I wanted to tell you guys something about Mecca. I got something to say about Mecca. Something that is very serious. There he is. The KZ. The GOAT KZ. Blue belt. Let's see. Yeah, I know. His names are crazy, bro. So let's look. Sergeant General KZ. Show me your badges, KZ. Show me what you did in boot camp. Okay. Decision perfect. Title challenger. Okay. Okay. Okay, KZ. Aspen by KO. Blada, Croden, Gibson Jr. Yo, picking Gibson Jr., bro. I almost forgot who Gibson Jr. was, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I almost forgot who Gibson Jr. was. You are a twisted thing. Yeah, facts. Alright, guys, so I wanted to say something, right? So, guys, I gotta say something about the Mecca. So, Mecca 14 might be in. Next username is Charles Johnson. He retired from racing when he won. So, guys, you know Senna the Racer? Ayrton Senna? Ayrton Senna. Okay, so Senna had a temporary retirement. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. So you know Senna, right? Senna. Ayrton Senna, Brazilian racer and driver, the GOAT, the literal GOAT of racing, F1 racing, the GOAT. So, let me cook. Does your slash my score affect UFC percentage if you bet on other promotions on Topology page? Larry, I gotta ask Larry for that. I think it's only UFC. Correct me if I'm wrong, Larry. It's only UFC. Shut up, bro. You probably picked him too? No, I didn't. Yo, I'll show you, bro. I'll show you. I didn't pick him. Look. KZ. Yo, who the fuck picks Lance Gibson Jr.? No, I'm just kidding. Look, I didn't pick him. Look, I'll show you. I didn't pick him. I picked Bobby Green. Because I know ball. Because I walk shit down. Because I'm the best. No, I'm just kidding. No, because I walk shit down. Look, I told you Bobby Green was going to win. Look, I told you Bobby Green was going to win. Look, I told you. Look, I told you. Hey. Yeah. Alright. So look. I want to show you the thing about Senna. Let me talk to you guys about Senna. So Senna was one of the greatest racers of all time, right? F1 racers, right? Let me take. I thought Bobby Green was what? Nah, it's fair. It's fair. I'm not going to lie. Those picks are hard. Those are pretty hard picks. But bro, Senna accomplishments. Okay. So I know this is going to tie in with Mecca. So, if you guys don't know, if you guys aren't familiar with Senna, this is Senna. I bought a hoodie from him. I'm going to wear it when it comes, when it arrives. I got you. Hey, you had green points? Hey, I like that. GG. Oh, I thought you were saying GG, but no, you're not saying GG. You're saying the other one. I regret that pick. I even lost money on that. The good times, man. Good times. I can't wait for KZ to lose more. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So, Senna's accomplishments, right? 3 Formula 1 World Championships. 1988, 1990, 1991. And remember, F1 was dangerous back then. From 1950 to like the 2000s, F1 was dangerous. Driving over 300 miles per hour is still dangerous. And one little mistake and your life is gone, right? So, he won 3 World Championships, right? 41 Grand Prix wins, a record of 65 pole positions at the time, 80 podium finishes, cementing his status as one of the greatest F1 drivers known for his raw speed, wet weather mastery, and inspiring performances, particularly his legendary 1993 European GP Drive and 6 Monaco GP victories. He also won the 1983 British Formula 3 Championship. So, very good athlete, right? You know what I was thinking? A lot of Brazilians are very good at sports. Like they're good at like soccer. They're good at F1. They're good at UFC. Like Brazilians, they bring it, right? So, Ayrton Senna had a temporary retirement, right? I'm gonna tie this in with the Mecca. If you pick other promotions, yes, that factors into your overall prediction percentage on the homepage. Oh, it does. But what about the champion in UFC? Like, let's say I pick something else for a fight, like this is not affected, right? Like if I pick PFL and KSW, the UFC is not affected, right? Or is it? All right. So he had a temporary retirement. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, my bad, guys. I'm back. Alright, so, what I wanted to say was he had a temporary retirement, right? Now, I'm going to talk to you guys and tell me what you guys think about this, alright? So, he had to go back to his hometown, right? So, basically, he retired, right? And I'm going to tie this in with Mecca, alright? Let me tie this in with Mecca. Ayrton Senna, Alien Post Goats. Yeah, I love them. I like Senna. I like James Hunt. And I like Nicky Lauda, right? I like all those guys, right? Those are all the guys that I like, right? But guys, he had a temporary retirement. After dominating in Formula Ford 1981, Senna retired from racing and returned to Brazil to work in his family's business. Due to pressure from his parents and lack of funding, he returned to England shortly after resuming his racing career. So he left in 1981. He came back in 1988. Oh, no. That's when he died. Excuse me. Wait, after crashing out while leading in 1988 Grand, a devastated Senna did not return to the pits, but instead went straight to his apartment. Okay, so this is another time that he left. But he did die in a car crash, guys. Additionally, in 1991, physically exhausted Senna wrestled his car home to win his first ever home race in Brazil. Broken gearbox, a victory he said he almost surrendered. Because his arms were so tired, right? His arms were so tired. Indiana in the red zone. All right, Pepino, good luck. So, guys, I won the Mecca, right? I won the Mecca. I don't know how to feel about this, but something's telling me to retire. Something's telling me to retire, and I'll come back later. But what do you guys think? Something's telling me to retire. You know how Conor got his belt? He got his 2 belts and then he retired? He went to go fight Floyd Mayweather? So something is telling me to retire. And plus, I don't want to get cooked. What do you guys think? Now let's get back to the predictions. Ataba Gutierrez versus Anji Pulaev. Pulaev is very good. Had a comeback win over Nick Klein with a body shot TKO, right? Body kicking punches. He kind of hurt Nick Klein, held him. But guys, what do I like about Anji Pulaev? He doesn't give up on himself. Nick Klein was having a lot of success with Mansour Abdul Malik. He was having a lot of success with Anji Pulaev in that first round. But you guys know how Nick Klein is. He kind of gets gassed. He gets tired. And I think Pulaev is a great test for Ataba Gutierrez because Pulaev is going to test you. He's not going to just let you run over him like Tristan Vines. 1-1 in the UFC. Nick Klein and Christian Leroy Duncan. He lost to Christian Leroy. He does struggle with the wrestling department, but he does get back up. He does work back up. Who do you think you are, Lucas Tracy? Yeah, something's telling me to retire. So 9-1 for Ataba Gutierrez, right? What do we look at? His one loss, right? And his one loss is to Glenn Williams, right? 1-0. And that's his only win. Look, this is how I feel. I feel like Glenn Williams. Like, he won and he retired. He's off into the sunset. He's happy. He beat Ataba Gutierrez. He's happy. He's done. Because that's what I was thinking. Because Mecca kind of makes me stress a lot. And, like, I lose hair, like, for the Mecca. But obviously, I'm down. I'm down for anything. I'm down for anything. But that was just a thought that I had in my mind. Only 23 years old for Ataba Gutierrez. 6'4", 81-inch reach versus 6'4", 78-inch reach. I'm going to go Ataba. Don't pull a Lucas Tracy. No, not from leaving here. Not from leaving YouTube, guys. I don't know if I said it. Like, I meant like, do you want to know something insane? Ataba Gutierrez is younger than Joshua Van. Damn! I didn't even know that, KZ. I'm going to go Ataba by first round. Not leave MMA YouTube, guys. Like, retire from the Mecca. Like, I'll just sit this one out. Because I know you can try to win 2 Meccas back-to-back. But, like, I don't know. I wanted to retire from the Mecca. Like, I'll come back because I wanted to, like, sit this Mecca out, Mecca 14. And then Mecca 15, like, I'll come back. But obviously, that's not, you know. Ataba by KO first round. That's what I'm going to go. And before UFC 323, I had a legendary tier and was second in the UFC leaderboard. Just one event killed that momentum. That was the week you got me. Yeah. And I gotta admit, guys, like, I can't do that again. Like, remember when they were like, yo, we gotta do it again. It's the most controversial Mecca. Like, we gotta do it again. We gotta do the picks again. Remember when Clown was like, yo, we gotta do everything again. In my head, I was like, fuck, bro, I can't do it again. I mean, like, I can do a whole nother game again, but I can't continue the game where I thought I won and win it. Because I was like, there's no way. You know, because there's some opportunities where you can only beat that guy one time. And you'll get away with it that one time. But if you keep on going and trying to beat that guy, he's going to get you back. And that's when I was like, okay, like, I don't know if I could do that again. You know, because you know me, I believe in luck a lot. I believe that luck is the reason why I won, right? So if luck is the reason why I won, I was like, you know what? I got to retire because I'm not going to win another Mecca. Like, that's what I was thinking. But in reality, you can say, yo, why have that mindset? You should be like, fuck it, I can try to win 2 Meccas in a row. But, like, I'm kind of, like, nervous for that. Larry, I watched Lucas' video, top 10 goals list. It's not bad. Yeah, it's good, right? It's decent. Joshua Van's so good. And also, I don't want to lose to, like, Hank. Like, I don't want to lose to Hank or anybody, like, and then, like, oh, he's the better predictor, you know, like, and that's the stake that you take. Because now it's like, I put a bounty on my head. You know, you put a bounty on your head, and now the next guy to beat you, all of a sudden, he's the next best thing. And that's why, even though it's not really true, you get it? Figgy is cooked. Number sub second round. All right, let's look. Let's do it. But I love it, bro. I love the competition, but it does drive me crazy. Like Vincent Van Gogh, like I feel like Conor McGregor. Like I've lost my mind in this game. Like I lost my mind. It's kind of all about when you get a good streak. You want to kind of sneak through the events and build momentum as the mecha finishes. Okay, Larry, because my thing is like, just play the game, who cares if you lose? Dude, KZ, I say this with AJ. Like, you know my mentality, KZ. Like, I don't want to fight AJ because what if he whoops my ass? And then I say this with you, KZ. Like, I purposely try to, like, when KZ's on UFC 5, I purposely try to avoid KZ because I don't want to run into a Buckley that's going to drop me 3 times in the first round, and I got to catch up, you know? Putting hella ego into the fight picks, KZ. You were number 1 up for that. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go. Dude, because, like, I know it's going to sound crazy, bro. But, like, when Bo Nickel lost, bro, like, I literally shed a tear. Like, I shed a tear. When Bo Nickel lost to RDR, I shed a tear. And I know it's like, dude, you're tearing up over a UFC pick? What is wrong with you? And, like, it's crazy because, like, you're tearing up over Bo Nickel? Bo Nickel? And it's because, like, I get too attached to it. I, like, you know? Alright, Umar versus Davidson Figueiredo. I got Umar by sub. I'm going to type it down. Umar by sub. Like, let's say I were to lose to Hank, guys. Like, if I were to lose to Hank, guys, like, you know how pissed I would have been, bro? Like, you know how mad I would have been? Like, I would have been so mad, bro. But obviously everybody gets mad because Alex Ramirez, hey, motherfucker, I'm trying to win the Mecca, motherfucker. Umar by sub, alright? Let me cook, though. Umar, if we do the nations, though, I'll do it. Fuck it. East Coast, fuck it. I'll go East Coast, fuck it. But I did want to retire to build hype, but who do you think you are, bro? Who do you think you are? Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davidson Figueiredo. Only over dramatic ass 19-1 for Umar. Remember what I said. Shout out to Ron Locke because he brought in that Anthony Smith and Glover Teixeira comparison where, what do I say? Habib was too hard on Umar. You gotta go, brother. You gotta go. Brother, it's now or never, brother. Brother. He's like Alex Ramirez, like, motherfucker, I'm gonna win the Mecca, motherfucker. You know, like, it's like, you know, I don't know. But Umar, right? He won the first 2 rounds, right? All he had to do was win that 3rd round, and he's the champion of the world. But it wasn't his time. He's 30 years old versus 38 years old, Davidson Figueiredo. Guys, what do I say about Figgy? His knees are like petroleum jelly. They're made out of petroleum jelly. This guy can go. Cardio like no other. He can wrestle. He can take your back. Control like no other. And I think that back take is very sneaky because he can take Umar's back. He can definitely take Umar's back. But guys, what do I take into consideration? Former flyweight champion of the world. Has been fighting taller guys his entire career. Almost his entire career. And he's one of the first guys to drop Marlon Chito Vera. Correct me if I'm wrong. Umar, 19-1. 5'8" versus 5'5". Umar is the bigger fighter. Longer by a little bit as well. Umar did get dropped by Mario Batista. But give me Umar by sub. I'm going to go by rear naked choke. Let's see how it goes. May the best man win. Give me Umar by sub. But I know you guys like Umar by decision as well. Like at a -115. You guys know how it'll go. We'll open it up. 6 best bets and lock of the week coming out on Wednesday. And that's another thing too. Like, I want to beat my lock of the week streak. My longest lock of the week streak ever is 8 or 7. I've never had more than 7 locks in a row. Like, right. So, let's do the odds. I want to see what you guys think. Over 2.5 or under 2.5? Or maybe it's an over 1.5. Let's see 1.5. Let's see if it's... Let's do 2.5. Fuck it. Made my picks. See you at the top. Hey, see you at the top, Omni King. It's good that you care. It helps you do better. Guys, like, I stalk Prediction Tracker, right? You guys know. I tell the Instagram group chat, yo, he's late. He hasn't uploaded his video. Where is he at? Yo, he missed my method of victory. He didn't have this correct. He actually didn't have this correct. He actually didn't have this correct. And I stalk him. I stalk him like a crazy ex. Because, like, that's what I think is the most important thing here. Like, remember, my thing is, like, I'd rather lose $200, me betting, and my lock of the week, and, you know, the picks hit. Like, if I could pay, you know, like, I know it sounds crazy, but, like, I'd rather lose, like, $100 and go 9-12 on the card than win $100 and go 7-6, you know? How is Umar a bigger fave than Gaethje? I know, right? You have to trust. He knows his fighter, been cornering him since he was a kid. Hard for us to know if he needed that or not. Fair. He does know his fighter, Paku. Allen split decision, Paku. I honestly don't think Khabib changes his coaching style based on the fighter. He just yells at everyone the same way because that is Dagestani, brother. KZ, I agree, my brother. Had to, Gene, man. I feel like with Allen, you have to bank on the decision. I agree. Khabib's biggest flaw as a coach is that he thinks everyone else is just as tough as he is. KZ, I'm going to pin this, bro. I agree, KZ. I agree, KZ. But, guys, I'm going Gene Silva. I love this fight. I really do. Another thing, guys, like, I was pissed when Gene Silva lost to Diego Lopez. Because I'm like, bro, are you kidding me, bro? Like, I know it's something like I can't control. I can't control Gene Silva. But, like, when he's crying, he gets knocked out, he's crying. He looks at Diego Lopez, he has blood running on his face, and he pushes Diego Lopez. I'm like, bro, I picked this guy? When I look at Hyder Emil losing to whoever that guy was, Jamal Emmers, I'm like, I picked Hyder Emil as a lock of the week? Are you kidding me? My picks are just as bad as Juice Man? 5'6'2"? Juice Boy? How could I ever pick Hyder Emil over Jamal Emmers? The guy is... He's complaining about his jaw. He's on the ground. He gets taken down. And I get like, yo, I got the same IQ as Juice Boy 5'6'2". How could I pick Hyder Emil? How could I pick Gene Silva when his wife is in his corner? It's like... And it's like, dude, that's why I'm like, bro, oh my gosh. Like, the thing about Gene Silva reminds me of Evolved Wanderlei, facts. But, dude, like, Gene Silva, guys, get your wife out your corner. Like, who am I to say that? But, like, bro, your wife has no business being in the corner. Agree to disagree. What do you guys think? I'll ask you guys. I think a lot of you guys are on the same page, but I want to ask you guys. Guys... Because there's two different takes for this. Yes, because Warriors... So I could be completely wrong. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think. I don't like... The thing is, I don't like emotional guys. And I know it's like... Yo, it's ironic, right? But I don't like guys like Gene Silva. I don't like guys like Hyder Emil. I don't like guys like Leon Edwards where they're rolling their eyes when, you know, they're getting their back taken. You know, they're already quitting. Hyder Emil, he's opening his jaw. You know, like, he's getting taken down by Jamal Emmers. He's trying to throw up in between rounds. I don't like that, bro. You're in a fight. I don't like that emotional. I don't like that, like, emotional, like, you can see it on their face. Like, they don't have a good poker face. Like, I don't like RDR, like, RDR when he quits on the stool. I don't like that. I was like, RDR. I was like, bro, how could I pick RDR, bro? He quit on the stool. Like, he said, yo, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. Let me just... I'll take half a paycheck. I'm done. I'm gonna have an asthma attack. I'm done. I don't want to fight no more. And that's what I don't like. And if I get a pick wrong where the guy is emotional, he's like that, and that happens, that's where I'm like, damn it. Why? Why did I get that pick wrong? Why? And with Gene Silva, I gotta mention that he's emotional. He gets overzealous, so it costed him against Diego Lopes. You're piecing him up. You try to explode in that first round, right? You're in full mount. You use no technique. You don't go from full mount, half guard, shrimp into full guard, get up. You go, let me just try to explode out, right? I don't like that. Next thing, right? You're emoting in front of Diego Lopes. Yeah. I caught you. You know, like, you know, after you hit him with a front kick, you know, you hit him with a spinning elbow, you're like, I don't like that shit. Where you're like, you know, I caught you. You know, sometimes it works, right? But lock in. Stop playing around. And I feel like with Gene Silva, bro, he's a showman, you know? He's a showman, you know? He wants to show off for everybody. And I can see Gene Silva dropping Arnold Allen and trying to walk off like Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. And that's the thing that, like, I know he's going to lock in because he just lost. 20-3 is no joke of a record. Facts, Void mate, facts. But I feel like the biggest issue with Gene Silva is right here, right? What's Gene Silva's biggest issue? He has all the weapons in his arsenal. Maybe he needs to get better at escaping from full mount. Like, this guy can't escape from full mount if his life depended on it. Like, if you watch the fight with Diego, after Diego Lopes got into full mount, he was like, it's over already. I won already. Like, you could see Diego Lopes' face. He was like, I won already. Like, you're my B. Like, you're my B. Like, you're my B. Like, I won already. And then I was like, oh, fuck. You know, when you rewatch it. And that's why I gotta be like, yo, Gene, go for it, bro. Lock in. You know, I know he's always A game. This guy fought Drew Dober at 155. You know, power like no others. Power translates to 155 as well. Now let's talk about Arnold Allen. Air. I see Arnold Allen like air, right? Arnold Allen, air. Gene Silva, fire, right? 32 years old. Happy birthday, Nan. You know, Arnold Allen, happy birthday, Nan. Happy birthday to my Nan. Lost to Max Holloway and lost to Movsar Evloev. What do I say? Those knees that he used on Movsar Evloev are legal today. He can use that if he has a front headlock position on Gene Silva. I can see Arnold Allen threatening that ninja choke. Both of these guys have that ninja choke. Arnold Allen threatened that ninja choke against Movsar, and Gene Silva cemented that ninja choke against Bryce Mitchell. 70-inch reach versus 69. Gene Silva's a slightly smaller fighter. He's younger, more tools in his arsenal, more creative, but he does get overzealous. Maybe he needed that Diego Lopes loss in order to become the man that he is today. But guys, what's my biggest issue? TriStar Gym. You do not want to be emotional when you're fighting a TriStar fighter. If you are emotional fighting a TriStar elite athlete, you are cooked. That's my thing. Faraz Zahabi, Ayman Zahabi did so good against Marlon Chito Vera after getting dropped. These guys are excellent game planners. Game plan like no other. You do not want to be in a position where you have to play catch up against Arnold Allen. Because Arnold Allen has cardio like no other. He can bring it, and he can definitely win minutes and bank in rounds. If he wins the first round, then I'm like, oh, okay, Gene Silva, you might have to knock him out. You might need a finish, Gene Silva. You know, I'm prepared for the best Arnold Allen. Obviously, may the best man win. But give me Gene Silva for the dub. I'm going to go Gene by decision. If you like Gene, you can take him by KO. But I like Gene by decision, 29-28. Let me know what you guys think. Silva tried 2 spinning elbows and Diego died via the same weapon. And Diego, yeah. Versus Diego and died via the same weapon. And you know, that's what I don't like because he gave Diego Lopes the idea of that spinning elbow. And I know this is like a weird take because some people are like, Diego Lopes has used the spinning elbow before. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if Gene Silva didn't spam that spinning elbow, it wouldn't come to Diego Lopez's mind to use the spinning elbow. Sometimes when I'm on UFC 5, right, I throw a blast body kick and then I throw a right. Sometimes the guy mirrors me and he throws a blast body kick and he throws a right. But he wouldn't have never thrown that if I never brought it to fruition. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, sometimes you can give somebody too much. Sometimes you can give somebody way too much, and then they can use it against you when they mirror it. You know, if they mirror it. But let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Gene Silva's really good, but hella emotionally unstable. KZ. Yo, KZ, we're on the same page for one. Like, for once. Imagine Arnold Allen just whoops his ass. Alright, guys. Now, Rose Namajunas versus Natalia Silva. Now, I want to do something special, right? Like, if you want to go... If you guys like the plus 3.5. I love Arnold. He's really slick. Should be the minute winner and capitalize on Gene's fuck-ups. I agree. Can't pick a head case against an elite TriStar guy. Yeah, dude. I'm nervous, bro, because you guys would know better than me. TriStar is good. TriStar, if not one of the best gyms of 2025, and they're coming 2026. You know what TriStar is, bro? TriStar is like the Alaskan bullworm, bro. The Alaskan bullworm. You know the Alaskan bullworm? You know the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob? It's the Alaskan bullworm. That's TriStar. It's the Alaskan bullworm. Look, see? That's TriStar right now. Alright. Rose head kick round 2. I like it. Pierre Ganver's prediction. I'm going to go with... I'm going to type it down. Just in case anybody's missing this. I'm going to go Pereira to beat Gan. I like that question, Jordy MMA. Thank you, my brother. I hope you're enjoying the stream, my brother. AJ is going to be live later. This is the mozzarella sticks. The full course meal comes in later. Let's do this very fast. Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas, guys. I want to see how long is the football game. Like the uni. Like how long is that game? I want to make sure. Like how long is that game? Cause I want to raid crossover. TriStar is air. Gene is fire. Yeah, facts. Paco, I'm glad you like that, bro. Cause I really try, bro. I really try. Like I'm not trying to troll. Like I really try. We all try. We all give it our all. Let me just make this. Money line later. Yeah, money line later tonight. Go enjoy it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry. TriStar is air. Gene is fire. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the thumbnail too because I've been using AI to make my thumbnails. Alright. Rose Namajunas versus Natalia Silva. I gotta bring up the Miranda Maverick fight, right? Miranda Maverick, it was a close fight. Miranda Maverick was on an absolute tear. I gotta give credit where it's due. Rose Namajunas still has what it takes, right? Why? Because Miranda Maverick is a woman that I thought was very good, and she still is very good. She's having a baby. Congrats on your baby, Miranda Maverick. Enjoy your time off. She was on a 4-fight win streak, beating Jamie Linhorth, who Jamie Linhorth just knocked out Therese Bleda, Diane Barbosa, Andrea Lee, and Priscilla Cachoeira. Very good wins, right? And then she fought Rose Namajunas and fell short. She ended up getting taken down by Rose, ended up getting dropped by Rose. Her leg kind of gave out. That's what she said it was. But now we're going to talk about Natalia Silva. 19-5-1, 28 years old, 5'4", 65-inch reach. Natalia Silva has 5 losses, right? What do I want to bring up? The loss in 2017 to Marina Rodriguez. She lost in 2017 to Marina Rodriguez and Thunder Fight 13. It was a long time ago. It was in Brazil, whatever. But why do I say that fight and I look at that fight first? Because Marina Rodriguez is very good, especially in 2017. She was on the verge. Guys, a lot of people forget. Maybe you guys know. She was on the verge of a title shot at one point. Beating Amanda Ribas, Michelle Watterson, Mackenzie Dern, Yansha Nan. She should have already gotten a title shot, in my honest opinion. But she decided to fight Amanda Lemos, fell short, and then she fell short against Verna Jandaroba, and then consistently just went downhill from there. Guys, I like Marina Rodriguez. She was very technical, and she showed levels against Natalia Silva, right? Natalia Silva needed those losses in order to become the woman that she is today. I saw Ron Locke mention a head kick KO. Guys, we gotta mention Natalia Silva has been knocked out before once in the second round, and she's been submitted twice. Let me look at the knockout. Ground and pound knockout, hole in the grappling a little bit. And then she got subbed. It doesn't tell me the submission. Rear naked, anaconda, it doesn't tell me what it was. I'm gonna assume it was a rear naked choke. That's what I'm gonna assume, right? What do I bring into consideration? The wrestling. I think Rose is gonna wrestle. I do think that plus 3.5 for Rose is decent, but we have to remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Natalia Silva won 30-27 against Alexa Grasso. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Alexa Grasso had no success, was eating head kicks, could not cut the cage, and Natalia's footwork was absolutely on point. And shout out to Max Holloway, because when Max Holloway fought, when he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, he said that he used UFC 5 or UFC 3 at the time to get better at fighting, right? Natalia Silva, her footwork on UFC 5 is a 98 overall footwork. And I think that in real life, if we were to like put numbers at her footwork, put her overall, like if this is 2K, her overall should be 98. And Rose's overall should be like 88, right? And that footwork should be 5 stars. And Natalia Silva's footwork is one of her best attributes about her. That spinning body kick to the body as well. She throws it just like Valentina Shevchenko as well. Give me Natalia Silva for the dub. But I do think that Rose is going to make this a more competitive fight than Alexa Grasso did. I agree. The head kick, the question mark kick, the grappling, the leg kicks, the mirroring. Natalia Silva throws a spin body kick. What if Rose takes her back and tries to go for a grapple? Or what if while Natalia Silva's throwing a spin body kick, Rose hits her with a head kick, Natalia Silva gets dropped. All of a sudden, she has to bounce back. Maverick tore her ACL against Rose. I heard about that, right, Casey? And when Rose kind of dropped her, supposedly that's when her ACL kind of tore because she fell back, right? You're a troll. You troll a bit, but it's a good concept. Hey, I like it. Hey, Paku, shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Paku, you know there was a long time where, like I was a fan of you. Like, I know I always say this shit, but, like, there was a long-ass time, like, years. Like, 1.5 years. And I still am, of course. Let's go to the next fight. That was over 10 years ago, though, for Silva. Yeah, if you're talking about Marina Rodriguez, Casey. Natalia's speed and accuracy is what makes her special. She's one of the fastest women I've ever seen fight. I should have brought that up as well. Her speed is very good. I see you guys say Natalia Silva by decision. Let's try to do that same thing here. Like, what if we do, like, what if you like Waldo by KO? Or what if you like Derrick Lewis by KO, you know? I'll put the odds right now. Let me put the odds right now. Let's go raid crossover. I'm going to try to speed this up, guys. Sorry. Bro, yesterday was so funny, bro. Alright, let me blow my nose. Fuck. Yo, look at what Ron said. Yo, Ron, don't retract that shit, bro. It's okay, bro. You can say it, bro. Bro, it's alright, bro. It's alright. He said, KZ, can I ask you something? Yo, it's alright, bro. It's alright, dude. It's alright. I'm not gonna say anything, bro. Like, I won't say anything. I do gotta see what you said, though. KZ, can I ask you something? Okay, I'm not gonna expose it. Okay. Wouldn't make much sense. Skip my message. Alright, my brother. My bad, brother. My bad. My bad. I'll skip it. I'll skip it. But, dude, it's okay, bro. You can ask all those stuff, dude. Like, I'm not gonna ban you or anything. Alright, guys. Let's go. Let's heat this up. Let's heat this up. Fuck, my ear itches. You guys saw Armin Saryukin and Matan Man? That was fucking funny. That was funny as shit. Alright, guys. Let's break it down. Here we go. So, Derrick Lewis, the Black Beast, versus Waldo Salsa Boy Cortez Acosta. Or, yeah, Cortez Acosta, 34 years old. What do I got to bring up? I got to bring up the losses. Lost to Marcos Rodrigo de Lima back in 2023. What do I got to say about that? He tested positive. Marcos Rodrigo de Lima was on gear, and he popped, and I think he's currently suspended. Did you guys hear that Mo Usman is currently suspended as well for 30 months? His dad is a chemist. I think his dad was helping him out as well. When we look, guys, lost to Marcos Rodrigo de Lima. Who cares? That guy was on gear. And then he lost to Sergey Pavlovich. He stood toe-to-toe and he didn't get knocked out. He was a little gun-shy, but rightfully so. You're going up against a guy who has heavy hands. Derrick Lewis, on the other hand, his two most recent losses are Sergey Spivak and Jalton Almeida. 40 years over is 34. Derrick Lewis on this Peptides. I'm not going to take what he said as a grain of salt. I'm not taking that as like a joke. I think he's being for real. I think Derrick Lewis is being for real, guys. I'm going to say that he's in the best shape of his entire career. Watching Armin on Matan made me like him more. I'm glad, bro. I'm glad. Like, it's finally like a full circle moment. Ilya Topuria is going to lose to Armin Saryukian. People are going to start liking Armin Saryukian. People are going to forget that he headbutted Dan Hooker. Who cares? They're going to fight anyway on Saturday. Life is finally good. Life is finally good. But guys, Derrick Lewis, right? His two most recent losses, Jalton Almeida and Sergey Pavlovich. Oh, Sergey Spivak, excuse me, sorry, I'm a casual. But guys, he lost to Tai Tuivasa. I gotta bring up that Tai Tuivasa loss. Why? Because he showed wrestling in that fight. He showed that he has an ankle pick. He managed to ankle pick Tai Tuivasa, and he took down Tai Tuivasa. Obviously for a little bit, but what I wanted to mention about the Tai Tuivasa fight as well was that like Tai landed the elbow, but it felt like so fake. Like, I know it's real. It's heavyweight. It's a fight. But it just felt like Derrick Lewis was like, I'm out of here. And he just fell. And I'm like, bro, that shit was fake as shit, but it wasn't. Or maybe, I don't know. More than likely it wasn't. But I'm like, bro, what the hell? And then, okay, he knocks out Curtis Blades. Uppercut from hell. Okay, now we look at Derrick. He has an overhand right, an uppercut, an ankle pick, and that's pretty much it, right? Very boring fight. It has potential to be a boring fight. You're right. What's up, John Dong? They put Derrick Lewis on the patty card. Yes, they did. Hella cat steez. Yo, I hope you enjoyed this card. Everybody, get your Paramount subscriptions because we got to go to UFC 324. Come on. I heard there's a new camera angle. Like I heard in Paramount, you can choose the camera angle. Come on, we got to get Paramount, guys. What's up, John Dong? I hope you guys enjoy UFC 324. Waldo's 34 years old, but what do I got to mention, guys? I want to mention that Robelis Spain fight, right? He ate a front kick to the face. Ate a big front kick to the face. Massive front kick to the face. Waldo has a chin, bro. Ate some punches against Sergey Pavlovich. But what do I mention that fight against Robelis Spain? Because he grappled hard in that fight. Robelis was like a minus 1,000. Robelis by KO minus 400. And I even had Robelis Spain in a parlay. And he lost every single round. Because Waldo kept on taking him down. What if Waldo keeps on taking down Derrick Lewis? What if he's like, you know what, F it. I knocked out Ante Delija. I knocked out Shamil Gaziev. I'm going to hold this guy down. Francis Ngannou, Paku mentioned it earlier, was scared to go toe-to-toe with him. You know, they were scared to engage. It does have potential to be a boring fight, but I don't think so. I'm going to go Waldo Cortez Acosta, and I'm going to go by KO on points. Waldo by KO or points. I think Waldo has more heart than Derrick. I like that. Alright, next fight. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The champ is here, and the microphone and the lights are on. Ante Delia. Alright. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, I'm from Laredo. Hey. Hey. Alright. So, Indiana touchdown. Who's winning, Pepino? Okay. My parlay. Yo, can I tell you my parlay, Pepino? My parlay with Indiana. So I put Indiana, Ty Miller, Cameron Smotherman, and Josh Hocktick 4-leg parlay. What you think, Pepino? What you think? If you are what you say you are, a superstar. Yo, how is it only 3-0, bro? How the hell is it only 3-0? This is like high school football. Sugar Sheen. And I didn't know before Pat. Hey. Alright. Let me stretch a little, guys. Oh. There's only one T in hockey. Josh Hawk. What did I say before, KZ? Josh Hocktick? Hocktick? I forget what I said before, KZ. What'd I say? Josh Hokick? Josh Hokick. Hokick. It's Josh Hokick. Alright. Hokick. Hawk 2. In the big cage, it's Sugar all day. In the Apex, Song would have a chance. Pepino. Yo, wait. Can I show you something about Steve will do it in Pepino? Yo, Pepino, I didn't know you were a security guard, bro. Look, let me show you. You just reminded me of some shit. Look. Stop ending with a K. Josh Hockett. Hawk Tua. Sheen Loki a lock. Hawk Tua. Yeah. But let me cook. 6 best bets in lock of the week. Mr. KO already knows ball. Alright. So, Pepino, Steve will do it. Look, I didn't know Pepino was on a world tour. Look. Oh my gosh. I cannot show that. Oh my gosh. I wish I could show that so bad. Look, let me show you who Pepino is. Look at Pepino, guys. Fuck, I do not wanna... Yo, I don't wanna show that other stuff. What the hell? Look. That's disgusting, bro. That is fucking disgusting. Look, let me show you Pepino. Look. Yo, guys, look at Pepino.
Yes.
Pepines.
Nice glasses.
Here's $20,000 Pepines.
Hey.
Thank you.
You keep
Is
that.
this real?
It's real money.
Why is it?
Enjoy that
Okay.
Pepino.
Let me shut the fuck up. Thank you. Oh my god, I love you.
I love you. Do you feel rich, Pepines?
Hey, we love
Yes.
you, Pepino.
How much have I paid you in the last 30 days?
80K?
80K.
Give or take.
But you know why?
Because you love me?
But you're special, Pepines.
Look at Pepino.
Okay?
Yes.
Hey,
Look at
shut
that
up,
belly.
Pepino.
By the way, this is all liver. Have you seen me eat? Has anybody seen me eat? I only bite.
Hey, Pepino. My guy, Pepino. Alright, guys. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The champ is here, and the microphones, and the juice mans. Let's go. So, what I say about O'Malley, right? Juice Man. I talk about Juice Boy. I talk about Juice Boy, right? Juice Boy, Juice Boy, Juice Boy, Juice Boy, Juice Boy. So, Juice Boy says, O'Malley, oh, you know, he always gets favorable matchups. He gets favorable fights. You know, oh, he got gifted a decision against Peter Yan. Oh, he still got to go in there and do it, though, right? He still got to go in there and do it. But facts, I agree. I agree in a way. I agree to a certain extent, right? So that's where you're cooking, right? But Song Yadong, 22-8-1. His two most recent losses are to Peter Yan, Bjorto Yan, who he took down, and Corey Sandhagen, who landed a upward lead elbow where he actually ended up cutting him, and it ended up leading to a doctor stoppage. Most recent wins, Ricky Simone, Chris Gutierrez, and Henry Cejudo. O'Malley's on a 2-fight losing skid, losing to Merab by decision, set the blueprint by touching up his body, and he lost to Merab Dvalishvili by north-south choke, right? 31 years over is 28, 135 division, 5'11" versus 5'8", guys. What do I gotta mention, guys? Let's go all the way down to O'Malley's beginning of his career. Let's go all the way down here. Let's go all the way to Andre Sukimov. The reason why I mention this fight is because this fight reminds me of Ludovic Klein versus Mateusz Rebecki. Mateusz Rebecki, it was a way where there was a takedown and Ludovic Klein ended up breaking his ankle, right? And Mateusz Rebecki was going in for takedowns in round 3 against Ludovic Klein. Ludovic Klein won the first 2 rounds, but Mateusz Rebecki, all he had to do was get up, tell the ref, hey, let Ludovic Klein get up, and Ludovic Klein wouldn't be able to get up. The fight wouldn't continue. The ref would have called it, right? The same thing happened here. Andre Sukimov, right? He was fighting O'Malley. O'Malley wins the first 2 rounds. O'Malley kind of breaks his ankle or breaks his foot. This is the iconic when Joe Rogan interviews him and O'Malley's laying down on his back. O'Malley breaks his foot somewhere in between like the 3rd round or something, and he's getting controlled. All Andre Sukimov has to do is, hey, get up, and the fight's over. But what did Sukimov do? He kept on taking him down constantly, and he didn't know, right? History repeats itself, right, with the Rebecki and Ludovic Klein, right? Why do I mention this? Because when he broke his foot, right, he's tall, skinny, cutting all the way down to 135. 5'10", 135, guys, that's a massive cut. And that's abnormally unhealthy, guys. You guys know. What does it mean when you're a little bit skinny and you're the taller guy in the division? You can be a little bit more susceptible to getting injured. You can be a little bit more prone to injury, right? When he lost to Marlon Chito Vera, I should have known that the blueprint was already there. Leg kicks, the perennial nerve, or whatever, however the fuck you say it, right? The perennial nerve, right? That thing is still there. That thing is still there. Sometimes it never leaves. Like, sometimes it takes one good, you know, you fail a leg kick to check, and that thing is back, and it's like, you can't feel your leg. Like, it goes like limp. It's like me when I'm on the Percocets, and she wants to smash. I'm limp. He won't get up. No matter what you do, he won't get up. He's limp. It's like the perennial nerve, right? Like, when I'm on the Percocets, babe, can we go one more round? I'm limp right now, babe. I can't go. I'm limp right now off the Percocets. So, that's what I have to say. Your leg goes limp, right? O'Malley's more susceptible to going limp. He's more susceptible to being injured in this fight than Yadong. Who has more durability? Song got caught up, and he had to wait until the doctor stopped that fight. I never seen Song Yadong get injured. You know, even if he does, it's like, I don't see him get injured, and he doesn't show it on his face, right? So, this is why I think that O'Malley, I'm a little bit scared, right? Because, you know, you're more prone to injury, but if O'Malley's locked in, the teep to the body, the footwork, the dribbling like a basketball, going, right? Going. I feel like this is O'Malley's time to win, guys. O'Malley, it's now or never. O'Malley by decision, 29-28. May the best man win, but Song can wrestle. He took down Peter Yan. Not a lot of people can do that. And Song can work that body. O'Malley by decision is the play for me, but I like O'Malley money line, and then I like O'Malley by KO just for the fun. All right. Now, last but not least, we got one last fight, guys. One last fight. And then we're going to go raid Crossover. Guys, please show utmost respect to Crossover and show him some love because Crossover, he's a fucking G. Like, I love Crossover. Perk Malley. By the way, guys, I don't actually do all that. I'm just joking. You guys know the joke. Because if in reality, you guys know what perks, they actually make you tired. So if anything, it wouldn't make any sense. Now, let's go. I'm going to talk to you guys about the over-under 2.5 here. I want to know what you guys think about that here. Be honest with me. Stay true. Stay through. Let's do it. Let's go show crossover a raid right after this. I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you to Tone K. Shout out to Chicago Bears. Thank you to Gio. I know we did a collab. You guys can go watch it. However you feel about Gio, like, just know that, like, he's pretty entertaining. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he's pretty entertaining. We're all in this together, guys. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. Justin's last dance? I hope not, bro. What makes you think that? Because he hinted at retirement, right? Dude, I hope not, bro. I really hope not. I like how KZ was like, what the fuck? Imagine KZ has his volume and he's like, just sitting down. What the fuck? Alright, let me do the odds right here. Let me do the odds. I'm looking, guys. I'm looking. Guys, Justin Gaethje, I think he has a chance, guys. I think he does. Minus 245. Alright. Let's go. Let's go show crossover some love after this. Justin's last dance. We'll see. Let me take a sip of water. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Right now, my hair kind of looks kind of like weird. My hair kind of looks weird. So we're going all back. Let's go. My hairline's fucked up. Like when Clown was like, yo, why you got the cap there? Yo, you just losing hair? Yo, chill, dude. Yo, Grimy already came at me from my hairline. I know I got a fucked up hairline. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. So look, my hairline's not straight. You see how it goes like, you see? That's a secret between me and you though, alright? You see? Alright? That's the secret between me and you though, alright? Don't tell nobody. Alright? Alright. Not even the best of the best purposely target the perennial nerve. You need to toe dig to hit the nerve. It actually, let me hang on. It's actually, let me fix this. It's actually lucky. It's the result of mistiming a kick and connecting with the toes. Damn. Alright, we're going to replace that pinned message. I like it, Paku. I like it. I never knew that. So if anything, sometimes it's accidental because of the toe. Damn, you have to have a strong toe. Like the toe to... I almost broke my toe one time, guys. The toe is not that strong for me, to be fair. Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett, right? When we look at this fight, guys, 23-3-0 for Paddy Pimblett. They're fighting for their interim belt, guys. Paddy ITD, I like it, Mystic. I like it. I like it. I like it. Justin Gaethje, 26-5-0. All 5 of his losses come inside the UFC. That's what I like. He came into the UFC, and he's fighting these dogs constantly and consistently, right? We're going to try to speed it up, right? But I want to mention... Sorry. Whoa, Black Betty. I want to mention Rafael Fiziev fight. Both of them, right? Rafael Fiziev did better in the first time that they fought than in the second time that they fought. Justin Gaethje, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, he dropped Fiziev in the second time that they fought and was dominating the fight a little bit more clearly. Against Max Holloway, you know what Justin Gaethje said. He was looking at it as a fun fight, and that's where he messed up. He ended up looking at Max, remembering his face, and he wants that fight back. He wants to get that win back, right? Lost to Charles Oliveira by sub, Habib by sub, former interim champion of the world, won the belt off of Tony, and what did he do? He dropped the belt and he said, you know what? I don't want this belt. This belt's not the real one. I want the real one. And it was a good promo because it shows that he's dedicated and he really wants that belt. But even if he wins the interim belt again, I still think that's something to be proud of. Dustin Poirier, he never held undisputed gold, but what do we got to be proud of? He beat Max Holloway for the interim belt, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? For the interim belt. And that's, you know what Izzy says. Take it with a grain of salt if you agree to disagree. He says the interim belt is when you win the belt. And then when you have to unify it, that should count as your first title defense. Obviously, some people think that the interim belt should be silver because it would be more nice to see it silver because it will be more like it's the interim belt. It's like you're next in line. But if I were to win the interim belt in the UFC, I would still consider Colby Covington. He beat RDA for the interim belt in Brazil. Correct me if I'm wrong if it wasn't Brazil. I would still say I was a champion, you know? Even if I only won the interim belt. Why? Because it's very hard to win the interim belt. Tony won the interim belt off of, who did he win that interim belt off of? Fuck. I have no idea. Who did Tony... Yo, I'm such a casual, guys. I have no idea who Tony won the interim belt off of. Kevin Lee. And, guys, he constantly defended his interim belt. He defended his interim belt against Anthony Pettis, and he defended his interim belt against Donald Cerrone. And I know it's like, dude, who cares? Like, what are you talking about this for? Because, yeah, Kevin Lee... Yo, KZ, you're on point, KZ. I gotta give a fa. Yo, KZ, you're on fucking point, KZ. But... By the way, go sub to KZ, go show him some love. What I wanted to say was, I think you guys know KZ. That's true. You know, when you fight for interim belt, it's like, sometimes, like, when you fight the first time for the belt, you're like, okay, you're a little scared, right? Then when you fight again, it's like, alright, let me do something that I did different. You know, Joseph Morales, the Ultimate Fighter winner, when he fought Alibi, Joseph Morales was cut from the UFC. He came back, competed on Ultimate Fighter, beat all those guys in the tournament, submitted Alibi, and what did Joseph Morales say? He said, the first time I came into the UFC, it was too early. I was excited, I was under the bright lights, and I didn't really do that good. The second time that I come to the UFC, I'm doing a lot better. I can pick my shots, I can settle down, I don't have to get so nervous. I'm taking each fight little by little. And that's why I think that Gaethje's gonna take this fight like composed, right? What I say, composed KZ's the best KZ, right? Composed Justin Gaethje's the best Justin Gaethje, right? Yo, KZ, stay composed. I know this guy's taking you down, but work back up, scoot against the fence, half guard, full guard, get right back up, left, right, or up. You know, there's only, you know, sprawl. Composed KZ's the best KZ, right? Composed Justin Gaethje's the best Justin Gaethje, right? 9-5 in the UFC, right? But he's losing to all the top dogs. Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, Habib, Dustin Poirier, and Eddie Alvarez. But what's the red flag? He's losing to these guys inside the distance. That's the massive red flag. He has yet to lose by decision till this day. Never lost a decision ever. He can win a decision, but he's never lost a decision. And why do I like what Mystic said by KO or sub? Because Justin is a... You gotta take his head off or he's gonna take your head off. It's that or the other, right? And that's what I like. That's why I like Mystic, Patty ITD. He's lost the majority of his losses by KO. Once in the third, once in the fourth, once in the fifth. What do I notice? He kind of does slow down. I know he looked good against Tony, right? But even against Max Holloway, he dropped him in that fourth round, right? But he did slow down in that fifth round, right? Gaethje, right? You know, he hunches down. Maybe that can leave an opening for Patty with the flying knee, right? Maybe Patty goes for the flying triangle as well. Now we're going to talk about Paddy Pimblett. But to segue into Patty, I want to talk about how the collar tie and the weave that Justin Gaethje does. You know how Justin Gaethje goes like, he weaves and then he hits with an uppercut? That thing might connect. And obviously, it's a fight. Who's to say that anything that I say right now is going to happen? But I can see Justin Gaethje weaving, you know, doing that duck and hitting that uppercut. Remember, guys, we have clips of both of their striking, right? Because a lot of people have been making fun of them, right? I can see Justin Gaethje overextending, right? Slipping. Patty capitalizing off of that. Patty doesn't need a takedown. I know Patty's takedowns aren't the best, but his back takes and his elbows and his ground and pound is what makes him a finisher, right? His submission threat. I can see Justin Gaethje overextending, right? And then boom, right there, Patty jumps on his back and starts to control. Lock the body triangle. Lock that body triangle. Control, right? But then at the same time, I can see Patty going like this. Uppercut, chin up in the air, right? Left hook, right? Off of, you see he's overextended, right? I can see Patty overextending and Justin Gaethje, finishing the shot. And Patty gets dropped, and he has to come. He falls down, and he's like, yo, come to my guard. Obviously, it's 1 in a million sometimes, right? But I can see Patty getting dropped and say, yo, fuck it, I'll put my legs in the air. Yo, come to my guard. Yo, come to my guard. Yo, come to my guard, Gaethje. Yo, Gaethje, come to my guard right now, bro. Gaethje, come to my guard. My legs. I stretched my legs too hard. But I can see him getting dropped and like, yo. And then Gaethje's like, you know what? Let's get back up. Let's get back up. You know, I can see a lot of different situations, but at the same time, I could see none of this happening at all. And Gaethje mauling Paddy for the first round. Paddy's like, you know what, let's go. He gets rocked. Paddy points down. These guys are banging. It's the main event. John Anik on the mic. Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan's going to be there because in America. And DC. Oh, like a Beneil Dariush versus, what was that guy's name that Beneil Dariush fought and his mouthpiece fell out? Jakar Close. Beneil Dariush, Jakar Close. Oh, his mouthpiece fell out. Oh, they're just throwing down. Oh, shit. Oh, and he's finishing. Oh my God, Justin Gaethje's flat out, face down on the canvas again. And then they do the edits. Well, that's life. That's what all the people say. That's life. And it shows Justin Gaethje getting flatlined by Max Holloway and getting flatlined and unconscious by Paddy Pimblett as well. And remember, he doesn't have to put his lights out. He can also put his lights out with the submission threat as well. I'm going to go Paddy by sub, right? But I can definitely see an opening for Gaethje. Compose Gaethje is the best Gaethje. Compose KZ is the best KZ. Work your way up. Get up. Knock him out. 12 seconds in. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going to go Paddy. I'm going to go Paddy by triangle choke or rear naked choke. But that's just for fun, big butt. I like big butts and I cannot lie. We all used to goon to my anaconda don't. We all know that. Paddy by triangle choke or rear naked choke, but big butt, my anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. Gavin the Gooner, my anaconda don't. But the play is the mystic play. Paddy ITD, which means Paddy by KO or sub. Let's go. We did it. No way, bro. What are you thinking, my brother? Leandro, what's up, my brother? Do some bonking shit on stream. We're about to go raid crossover. Watch Justin get top position on Paddy, like 6'9", like Fiziev did on Justin. Yeah, that was a crazy position. Leandro, what's your favorite position? You like doggy, missionary? What's your favorite position? Yo, type your favorite position right now in the chat. I'll go first. Missionary. If Paddy... Let me read you guys. You don't kick with toes. You kick with the curved part on the top of your foot. Kickboxers break their feet all the time, connecting with the end of their feet or toes by... That makes me cringe. Doggy? KZ, I can imagine you hitting doggy like this, like, and then you go, whoa, yeah. You guys like my Dustin Poirier shorts? I be hitting that shit from the back. No, me, dude, I gotta, you know, like, full, like, I can see the stars when I'm gazing at you. Like, you know that song that I sent? Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? I know you will. I know you will. I know that you will. I know you will. I like, you know, like I can see the stars when I'm gazing at you. Oh, she buried me like a tomb. Elephant up in the room. I'm getting my time consumed. Bury me up in the tomb. I gotta bury me tomb. Hey. Reverse cowgirl in front of Joe Rogan with the big eyes. Hey, yo. Triangle with no arm in. Balls to chin. Hey, yo. Yo, Paku, what the hell is this? Yo. But guys, we did it. I love you guys. Oh, he said I love you. Dude, this is MMA, dude. Grab his dick and twist it. Yo, this is MMA fight, dude. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? This is MMA. What's wrong with you, dude? What's wrong with you, dude? I'm dead ass. I love you guys, all right? I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for everything. Can you guys do me a quick favor? Pepino, what? What? You don't like my singing? What was that Linkin Park song? How did the Linkin Park song go? How did the Linkin Park song go? It goes like... I forgot. I forgot how the Linkin Park song goes. I don't know what you expect me to do. I'm living in a tomb. I try so hard. I try so hard. Yeah, KZ, I saw him on that game. Yeah, KZ was on that game. Yeah, he was on that game. Yeah, I try so hard. I can't give in. I don't know what you expect me to do. Hey, alright, guys. I love you guys too, but can you guys do me a quick favor, guys? Quick favor. So, 2 things. 3 things, actually. 3 things. Fuck it. 3 things. I got 3 things. Hey, Paku likewise. Obviously, I love all you guys. Let's go. 3 things, alright? First things first, AJ. AJ is going to go live later tonight. Moneyline is already set at 10 o'clock p.m. Be there or be square. Moneyline, A. Hernanov. I don't know what you expect. Who wants smoke with me? Who wants smoke with me? Hey, who wants smoke with me, Hernanov? Yo, if you want smoke with me, Hernanov, go to Hernanov. He'll deal with you. Yo, if you got a problem with me, you got it's like the Nate Diaz and Nick Maximov when he called out Khamzat. Yo, Khamzat, you got a problem with me? Well, deal with my buddy Nick Maximov. Yo, anybody got a problem with me? Deal with my buddy Hernanov. Deal with my buddy Hernanov. Alright, MMA Expert's going to be live, but I want to show you this as well. Can you guys go to my most recent video, guys? My most recent prediction video. Please, go to it. Just drop a like, please. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. What's good, bro? What's up, Hernanov? Yo, you got a problem with me? Go deal with my brother Hernanov. Yo, so go to my YouTube video. You don't have to. Go to it. And just like it and dip. Just like the video and dip. Boost me in the algo, guys. We're at 16 likes. If we can get to 20, go to that video. And then last but not least, you guys like football. We're going to give Crossover MMA a raid, guys. Go show Crossover some love. I'm going to do a little bit of like Linkin Park. Like I'm going to like listen to it a little bit. And we're going to go show Crossover some love. All right, guys. What you expect me to do? I'm going to comment Charles Johnson handle. Hey, please, bro. Just show me some love. You don't even have to watch it. Step that I take is another mistake to you. Alright, guys, I'm out. I try so hard. Yeah, I try so hard. Yeah, I try so hard. Alright, guys, I'm out, guys. I love all you guys. I'm out. Go show Crossover some love, guys. Let's go. Remember what I said. Just go to my most recent video and drop a like. You don't even have to do it. If you guys want my quick picks, I'll give you guys the parlay. O'Malley plus Gene Silva parlay. I forgot to give you guys the parlay. I'm going to give you guys my quick picks as well. Peace, Ron. Thank you for being here, my brother. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. I'm going to give you guys the parlay. Gene Silva plus O'Malley. 2-leg parlay. Minus 114. Peace, guys. He's doing football companion. Gene Silva plus O'Malley. 2-leg. Minus 114. Hey, KC. Shout out to you. And Pepino. Do I have it here? No, I don't have it. Let me pull up Pepino one more time. Pepino Steve will do it. Pepino, good luck on your game. You just watch Miami cheat and still lose. Damn. Alright, guys. Everybody say bye to Pepino. What do you mean, Leandro? Like, they're going to lose? Guys, say bye-bye to Pepino. Pepino. We love you, Pepino. Yeah. Yeah. It's about that heart, Pepino. Oh, you can't hear it, guys. Sorry. You guys can't hear it. But look, he said it's not about how sexy you are. Look.
You're a good guy, Pepines.
Yeah.
Good guy,
And I
Pepino.
owe it all to this faggot right here.
Oh,
Yep.
my gosh. No. Why do you say that?
Oh, God, your breath.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
keep.
even better.
I'm gonna
But
keep.
don't ever touch my face again.
Okay, I'm keeping that in because Pepines,
Can I put this away?
30K a day, dog.
We love you, Pepino. All right. Yo, Larry, thank you for the 5 months, bro. It's been so long. All right, guys. I did not know Pepino was going to say that, bro. I didn't know Pepino was going to say that, bro. Pepino said that. But yeah, guys, I'm out, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. And go show Crossover some love. Larry, yo, Leandro, thank you guys for the 5 months, guys. I'm going to... I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Go show Crossover some love, guys. Tell him that I sent you guys. Go, go, go.
Indiana game.
Big Larry, Big Leandro. I got you guys with the trumpet.
Let
Let me play you the trumpet right before I leave. The fa. Thank you guys for the 5 months. I can't believe it's already been 5 months. You guys are the realest. Thank you guys. One more time for the one time. Let's go. Let's have a great day. It's UFC fight week, so let's go. Let's go show Crossover some love. Let's go. And last but not least, I got you guys with the trumpet. So let's go. Thank you guys. Let's play the trumpet. And let's go show him some love. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. Of course KZ finds that funny. Hey, I'm out. Go show him some love. Have a great day. Peace. Hey, Giyat.